Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. And welcome back. After a little while, if it always feels, even though it wasn't really that long, it always feels like it's longer than it is, you know? Like 2 weeks in the grand scheme of things, not that much time, but it was long enough for me. Oh my goodness. I had a nice little vacation, went out and visited a friend in the Netherlands. It was a great time. And, but now I'm back, I'm refreshed, I'm invigorated, I'm excited to get back to work on both streams and videos and all sorts of good stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I'm just so, you don't even know how excited. It is very, it was nice to get away, I can't deny that, but it feels really good to get back to. Good to see everyone here as well. I know I don't normally stream on a Sunday, like on a Sunday night especially, is kind of wild, but well, what can I say? I was feeling the urge. I was like deciding like, should I like put out a stream schedule tonight and like decide like whether to stream later in the week, and then I was just like, you know, why don't I stream right now? Why not just stream tonight, you know? If I'm feeling the urge, then let's do it. Here we are. Still April. It is technically still April. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be back until May or not, but we are technically within the final couple days of April here. Just skirted in under the wire. Do a little skirt right in there. Tia Llama, welcome on in. Been avoiding 1.6 spoilers. I can't say I blame you. 1.6 has been out for a decent amount of time now, so maybe people will start coming back in, even if they were avoiding 1.6 spoilers to begin with. Maybe they've had enough time to play it a little bit. Unfortunately, console and mobile players are still in the lurch, but hopefully it won't be too much longer, so. Yo, thank you, Linda Harris. It feels good to be back. Just found out oh my gosh, you're pregnant. Oh my goodness. Well, can't tell anyone yet, but you're too excited. Oh my gosh, congratulations, Let's Start today. That is amazing. Big congratulations to you and your partner. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Very exciting news. That's a big one. That's a big one. Yo, Sarah Yams, welcome on back. Welcome on in, I should say. I guess I'm the one who's being welcomed back here. And Aru's B dropping in with the first, that I've seen anyway so far, 24-month membership notification at the Electron level. That is 2 full years of support at the Electron level. Thank you so much, Aru's B, who is the artist behind many of the fun little emojis that the members get to use. Amazing. 2 years. That is unbelievable. Doesn't even feel like I've been doing this for 2 years, let alone like have like memberships enabled and stuff. How time flies. And Xavier, thank you for being a member for 8 months at the Electron level as well. Thank you for the support and the generosity. It means the world. And Dog Cat with another 2-year membership at the Electron level. Holy, look at that Dragon Tooth Cutlass. The Dragon Tooth Cutlasses are starting to flow in finally. Very cool to see. Thank you. Dawn Time, 24 months at the Positron level, no less. Thank you so much for the generosity. That is wild. I'm glad you've been a part of the community, and I look forward to doing more great things with the community going forward. I did have a fun vacation. Thank you, Chago J. I had a fun vacation, and I've gotten back. I've rested. I've started working on other projects behind the scenes, even. And it's nice to get back to streaming too. Did we talk about fish frenzies yet? We have not talked about fish frenzies yet. We haven't talked about anything other that's Stardew related really so far. Which does bring me to a bit of a, I mean, I didn't want to have to come back to the stream this way. Here's the thing, like I'm happy to be back just in general to streaming, but I have to start this stream officially with a bit more of a somber note, a bit more of an upsetting sort of public service announcement, if you will. I hate to say it, but well, I mean, there is a fish. There is a fish that has been reported missing There's a fish that has been reported missing. This is not a drill. This is not fake. This is a real, legit missing fish poster I found in Stardew Valley. Have you seen this fish? The fish's father, Mr. Crimson Fish, first name Crimson, last name Fish, expected his son to come to their family reunion on winter 15th during the year's night market, but his son never arrived. If you have any information about this fish, please post it in the chat or the comment section below. So, the son of Crimson Fish, as it turns out, is not available during the night market. For whatever reason, I don't know. Yo, Colleen, by the way, thank you for the 5 months membership at the Electron level. Any Netherlands trips highlights? I'll probably talk about that a bit more during the stream, but but for now, I need to get this out there. I need to get the word out about this, because this is going to throw a bit of a wrench into our plans. The son of Crimson Fish cannot be caught during the night market. No, whether you're using magic bait, whether the quest is active or not, there's just no set of circumstances that I was able to find anyway that allow you to catch the son of Crimson Fish during the night market, which is weird because you can catch the regular Crimson Fish with magic bait during the night market. Which, I mean, obviously because I did that in the original incarnation of the Master Angler Challenge. But because I want to incorporate the 5 extended legendary fish into the 1.6 version, this does pose a pretty big problem. Obviously. And it's a problem with a few different solutions. The least likely solution, I'll go through the solutions that I've thought of, least likely to most likely, or least likely to most, I want to do it. The least probable solution that we would go with on this one is that I would axe the idea of even including the extended family fish in the challenge. I just wouldn't catch them at all, and then we could just skirt around this problem and just fill up a fishing collection like we did previously, and that would be fine. Well, it wouldn't be fine. It would feel like, it'd feel like I'm missing out, because I want to really go all out for this version of the challenge, so I don't know about that. The second option, obviously, is to fish during some other time that isn't the night market. That is probably what we're going to have to end up doing, ultimately. Which is fine. I mean, the night market is kind of... It's a pretty big help, being able to, go down in the submarine to catch the night market fish. That is a pretty huge help. There's a reason I changed to the night market during the original challenge. And, I mean, I never went back, and I didn't think I would have to go back, but we might have to figure something else out. We might have to return to rainy winter days, I'm not sure. Because the third solution that I've thought of is a bit of a Hail Mary, and probably not going to actually happen, is we get Concerned Ape's attention, because I'm pretty sure this is not intended behavior. I don't know why you'd be able to catch the regular Crimson Fish during the night market, but not the son of Crimson Fish. It reeks of bug. It reeks of a glitch. It reeks of just, this isn't working right. And since the extended family quest is only 3 days long, you only get 3 days to complete it, that means that if you happen to get it during the night market, you just physically cannot do it. You just physically can't catch it, because it's just not there at the night market, because the map for the night market, I'm assuming this is why it happens, the map for the night market is different than the map for the regular beach, and there's something wibbly-wobbly in the code that makes it so that when you have the extended family quest, it only checks the regular beach map and not the potential night market beach map that you could be on, so that's another possibility. If we can get it into the next patch for 1.6, 1.6.7 or whatever it's going to be, then that would be amazing. But I'm not going to hinge all my hopes and dreams on that. I will probably tweet at him just in case, just to get the word out there. But for now, this is the reality we're faced with. We're probably going to have to fish on a day that is not the night market, which is fine. It actually opens up the... I mean, it has a silver lining. It opens up the possibilities of different days that we could do the challenge on, because then we don't have to necessarily get the extended family quest during the night market. We could get it on a different set of days, preferably still in winter, but... Sounds like a pretty deep code search to find out where the issue comes from. I I wouldn't imagine otherwise, which is also another reason. Like, I don't want to make too much extra work for him, but it is technically a bug. It's not just it's a very niche bug that almost no one is likely to run into, but if you do run into it, it could ruin your extended family quests. It's not just for this challenge. It's not exclusively, it's only because of this challenge that this has come to my attention via a comment left on one of the previous VODs. Thank you, you know who you are. Either way, I digress. That is sort of the public service announcement I wanted to start with here, is that we may have to change our plans a little bit. Forever Bluey, hello, hello. Wonder if he's stealth watching right now. Probably not, but you never know, I suppose. Either way, that's that. Let's move on to something a bit nicer, a bit more happy. We got a little bit of fan art to show off today. Wouldn't you believe it? We have some fan art that came in over the break between streams from good old friend of the stream, Jezzy B, who has done fan art for the channel before. Bam. Look at this cute little rendition of Beatrix here. She is the most adorable. It's like the most adorable I've ever seen her. And I love all the references. There's so many good references. You can see Pi down there and the Junimos, and oh my gosh, it just melts my freaking heart, man. Looking at this, look at how cute this is. The frog suit, the screenshots, the gold clock reference. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Rest assured, Beatrix will be back soon once we get the randomizer updated for 1.6. It's on its way. It is on its way. That's the plan, is to update it for 1.6 with new goals. It's not ready yet, but we are well on our way. So Beatrix, hang in there. You're in limbo for right now, but we'll get you out of there soon. Don't you worry about it. Gone but not forgotten for right now. And also from Jezzy B. Whoops. Didn't mean to accidentally double-click something. All right, we're good. Also from Jezzy B, because couldn't just let Beatrix have all the fun. We got one for Chloe, too. We got the original incarnation of Chloe, the 0 skills, no level up challenge. And she's getting rich off of, like, I forget what we even got rich off of in Price Perfection. It was like pale ales and stuff. Got hashtag fishing life. Oh my god, it's so good. The art style here is just to die for. Look at little Mallow down there with Master Angler Chloe, by the way. It's oh my gosh. Best frog I've ever seen. Best frog rendition. It's insane. You need that green sweater. It's so good, right? It's so good. Thank you, Jezzy B. And thank you to all the fan artists who've contributed to fan art over the past couple of years that we've been doing this. It's been amazing to see. If you'd like to share your own fan art in any capacity, there is a section to do so on the Discord. !Discord. The fan art channel over there. Let us know how you want to be credited, if you want to be credited, have it shown on stream like this, and all that good stuff. Thank you, thank you. Yo, Jesse B, you're in chat too. All the hours gone in your fan art worth it though. It was so good. It was so good. I'm very glad that you got those finished and shared them. It's really nice. All right. Well, without further ado, I actually did already do the daily puffer-dle and pokedoku on my own because I didn't think I was going to be streaming today originally, and then I just got like the urge, the whim to do it. So we don't have those dailies to go off of, but I can still do. I can, and I think, you know what? I think I will still do just a little amuse-bouche of puffer-dle here, if you don't mind. We'll do a little, we'll just do a random one. Today's daily was well, I won't say what it was, because some people might not have played the puffer-dle. Gotta think about the spoiler plausibilities. This is undeniably, though, kind of an awkward fish, actually. I actually want to say this is like a chub. Am I crazy to think that this could be a chub? It's like maybe a little too hard to be a chub, but let's at least start there and see how that goes. Okay. The weather is right, which is not much of a help at all. The location is not right at all. Chub is available in the mountain lake and the forest pond, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't narrow things down too much. Could this be let's go for an oceanic fish, maybe? This is season exclusive, because I think the chub is all season. How about we do a little red mullet here? How does that feel? Okay, it is an ocean fish. It's exclusively an ocean fish as well. What are you? You're not going to be a flounder because flounder is available on Ginger Island. It's not going to be any of those Ginger Island fish. That is good to note. Has some seasonal overlap. That doesn't really help me that much because I don't remember specifically what seasons the red mullet is available in. It is only the ocean, huh? Only the ocean. I don't think there's any world where that's an anchovy or a sardine. It was a little too hard to be either of those. Maybe it's a... Maybe it's a halibut? Maybe. Let's give that a try. Yes! Okay, the halibut. The one fish that I, like, never think about. It's one of those ocean fish that just slides right under my radar all the time. I don't know why. But there it is. I managed to think of it when it mattered most, apparently. What game is this? This is puffer-dle. It's like a Wordle for Stardew Valley fish. PUFFERDLE.com. And Sleepy Chase is on YouTube. Thank you for the membership at 7 months at the Electron level, by the way. Argon Nation Rise. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. Huge. Absolutely huge. All right. There we go. We got our puffer-dle in. We got our public service announcement in. We got our fan art in. I think I've been streaming for almost 20 minutes. Is it finally time to start playing a game? I think it might be. I think it just might be. But the halibut has such great punning possibilities. That's the only memorable thing about it. Stardew modding API.deps.json file didn't match the game's version. Has the game been updated? Did I just get a stealth update to my game? Concerned Ape, are you watching? Did you just patch the Son of Crimson Fish in? That usually only happens when the game has been updated. Stardew Valley 1.6.8. I think that's new. I think 1.6.8. Wasn't it just 1.6.7? When did this come out? What just happened? I think I was playing earlier today. Did it drop? I swear I was playing earlier today and I didn't have the update. Let me go to Twitter real quick. He usually posts something on Twitter. Concerned Ape. 1.6.6. He says he's aware of a crash in the recent patch. It happens if NPCs make it to the island resort changing rooms, working on an emergency fix ASAP. So that would have been like a hot fix for 1.6.6. But now we're on 1.6.8. I don't know. I don't know where we are. I don't know what's happening. We're just gonna have to go with the flow. Bug last night crashing games. He fixed it in 1.6.8. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I wasn't playing earlier today, I guess. Maybe I was just playing like late last night. And I was lucky enough to avoid said crash. Oh well. Sorry to tell you, Concerned Ape. We got another patch for you. Okay. Load up Fishy Farm. For the first time, for the last time. Not really, but it's just fun to say that. Alright. Oh, I forgot I got a parrot egg last time. Boom, pop in. Alright. Wait, yeah. Okay, that's good. Wait, no, that's not good. I just realized I'm gonna have to hop out of here because I just saw this gray money counter up here. That's not supposed to be there. Technical difficulties. Hold on, I forgot to swap out my mods. That's not supposed to happen. Do I have my mod configuration menu on? I do. Turn that one off. Can I... Hold on. Alright, I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Showed us your RuPaul counter. That's a deep cut that's a deep cut reference. I understood that. RuPaul. that's not in many Zelda games, is it? Alright. Is that a trash counter cameo? It is part of the the new sort of challenge series I'm working on. Which, by the way, it's a challenge that I sort of teased and talked about a little bit during the State of the Channel video. I called it at the time the Transient Challenge. Now I'm calling it the Fleeting Challenge because Fleeting Farm has a better name, has a better ring to it. I love myself some alliteration. Fleeting Farm just sounds so much better. Transient is still a good word, but I mean, come on. Anyway, that challenge, I've been playing it off stream, and I'm preparing to make videos and stuff about it to share it with you in the hopefully very near future. It might be my like new favorite archetype of Stardew playthrough. It's so much fun to play the game that way. The way that you do in that challenge, it's so unbelievably I can't, it's fun in a way I can't possibly describe without actually just like showing it to you. So I can't wait to eventually actually show that to you. It's really, really fun, at least for me. It might not be everyone's cup of tea. In fact, I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it is absolutely mine. The counter you made, exactly, Charlo G. Alright, what the heck was I doing? I definitely just got home from a Skull Cavern run. That much is clear to me just from the inventory. I've got my little, hold on, I gotta zoom back in here. That's correct. Yeah, that's 100% right there. Alright, let's sort out the inventory before we get too far along here. I was snoring a little. I've been sleeping for a long time, honey. If it's difficult, count me in. I mean, Wickedy, it might be simultaneously the most fun and most difficult challenge that I've ever subjected myself to. It's kind of incredible. I can't wait to share it. Hello, by the way, Wickedy. Hello, hello. All right. Unnamed Parrot, I'm going to have to put you away, my friend, because we got to get Mallow back in the action here. I do like having the option for a parrot, though. Let's go ahead and just sort what I can into my chests and stuff here. Boom. Anything to go in here? I don't think so. Let's just go down the line one chest at a time and sort out, like, whatever else after the fact. Ooh, pardon me, after the fact. Okay. All this is, well, the cheese I keep around, and the speed upgrades and stuff I keep around. The bombs can go. Where do I put them? Oh my gosh, b_boss.ogg. It was waiting. It was waiting for us to actually finally get into the game before it finally graced us with its presence. That's huge. Can we get some bee emojis in chat for the first time in a while? Oh my gosh, the bees are back and in full force. It sounds so much better even after such a long break, honestly. I think the song sounds like exponentially better with the amount of time that there is between you hearing it like each time. It's so good. It's so good. Not that it ever sounds bad, but it still sounds that much better. Absolutely crazy. Did I say Linus found me last night? Wasn't I in Skull Caverns? What was my man doing there? Early B-Boss, we will never say no to. Absolutely. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, Dark Cowboy hat goes in there. We want to trade these for a magic rock candy at some point, so I'll put that in here for right now. Will 7 rock candies be enough for my needs? I don't rightly know if that will be quite enough. So maybe I should go get some more prismatic shards. For now, we are going to go ahead and put this and this away, grab the rest of our tools and stuff. Wait, where are my tools? Did I put the tools away in here? I do. Like, where's my, like, axe and stuff? Does anyone remember? Have you seen this axe? Let me ask you a question. Did I put it away in here or something? No, this is, like, just preparation chest. That was b_boss.ogg. OGG. Oh, you're probably right. You're probably right, Suzaluza. I think it's at the chest at Skull Caverns proper. So why don't I go and reclaim all that stuff? Thank you. I would have been, like, scrambling around forever trying to find that. We're not going to hop, even if it's like a good luck day, which I haven't checked if it is or not today, we're not going to hop back into Skull Caverns like right away. I don't think I have the brain capacity to do that like straight off the bat here. We may end up going there at some point later in the stream if I decide I need more prismatic shards, but for now, let's just go ahead and grab our goodies. Need this and this. Technically, we don't need these, but I just feel naked without them. Put them all down here. Yeah, that's fine. You did. You absolutely called it. Yeah, b_boss.ogg. It's from Haunted Chocolatier. It's an early release song. I think it's the only song. Well, probably not the only song. There's like another song or two in the trailer, I think, but... The rules of the Fleeting Challenge are secret still, right? Like, the more in-depth, like, nitty-gritty of the rules are secret, but I spoke about it a little bit during the State of the Channel videos, so, like, the actual, like, broad strokes of the challenge, where you, basically all your items and money disappear between days, that is known. That was discussed, so... Sort of a spiritual successor to the Iron Man challenge, but it gets very complicated very quick, is what I'll say. It makes you have to approach the game in an entirely different way. Okay, what am I doing today? I need to get back in the swing of things. We're still looking for bait from Willy. I don't remember specifically which bait I still need. I haven't looked at the checklist in a while. But we will run down and check. I need bait, I need magic rock candy. I think I've got all my other, like, luck buffs and stuff sorted out, except for I still need the Statue of Blessings, but we're waiting on getting enough moss and fiber in order to make that a reality, which hopefully will happen relatively soon here. Because I've been told that I need green rain, or that green rain super cucumber bait will be helpful, I think. Yes, it will. Yes. Not that I can't make it. I think I have plenty of super cucumber fish ponds, so that's not really that pivotal here. Non-challenge related question: have I ever accidentally given Haley a prismatic shard? Not accidentally, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. I vowed never to speak of it again. Targeted bait will be pretty huge, won't it? Absolutely. That's why we've been building up a nice supply of it. I'd like to get... I mean, a few of these I can buff up with fish from my fish ponds. Let me actually maybe do that today. Why don't we just spend a little bit of time... I'll grab I'm just going to grab the bamboo pole, because that's all I really need here. And let me think. Do I need flounder bait? Yes. Or, I mean, I don't necessarily need it, but... We'll just get a little bit more of each of these baits. Do I need midnight carp bait? Yes. Just gonna get 2 of each fish to turn into more bait. I already have a little bit of each of these, but I want to make sure I have, like, more than enough that I don't, like, worry about running out while trying to catch these fish or anything like that. Super cucumber, I did just buy some, so we'll just get one of these for right now. Also, can't let my pets go thirsty here. We got Tim Beeb, of course. Tim Beeb. Thank you for the hardwood, little buddy. Got Mochi with the cute little pink bow. And we got our newest friend, Tip Top. How about that? Man, we've got a regular menagerie going on in this farm now. It's crazy. I will pick up the sardine here. The panning, we did enough panning to get everything, because I basically was, at that point, I still have the Fisher enchantment on my pan, but I believe it's that the fish we can get with this are locked behind the fishing tutorial. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be... Let me get one more of these. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to use it to our advantage to get any bait that we couldn't otherwise get. But panning for lucky rings, that's all done now, so I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. Sturgeon, I will need. What's this song from? It's lovely. Let me hit you with that real quick. That is A Fresh Start from the Chicory soundtrack by Lena Raine. There you go. Chicory, it doesn't miss. There's some phenomenal songs in that soundtrack. Eel, I don't need. Largemouth bass, I do need, I think. No way to break the fishing tutorial. Not that I've been able to glean, no. Fishing tutorial is pretty airtight these days. Bream, do I need? I think I might. Get it just in case. And then if I don't need it, then it won't stack in my chest. So, shad I don't need. Tuna I do. Oh, I should also run down to the traveling cart because she could be selling the wood skip, which would be an absolutely... Look at that snail jump, man. Oh my gosh. How many super cucumbers we got in here now? 7. Let me update the sign. Gotta stay on top of that. Alright, we're gonna turn all these fish into bait, and we're gonna run down to check the traveling merchant's wares. Trans women are truly excellent musicians. There is a non-insignificant overlap it's true. Let's have a look here. What do we got? Show me a wood skip. An octopus? Ollie? Honestly, I'll take that. I mean, I don't have any other octopi. I could make an octopus fish pond now that I think about it. Maybe that's not a terrible idea. Just to, you know, just to have it there. Why not, right? Lena Raine's music is always so wonderful. I know, it's like, I don't know how she does it. It's absolutely incredible. Literally never misses. Get the Haley portrait? Already did. Don't want to oversaturate with Haley portraits is the thing. I think I can get rid of one of these super cucumber ponds to make an octopus pond. I think I'm okay with that. What's the remaining prep we're trying to do? I would like to... I mean, I don't know if I really need more magic rock candy, but I certainly wouldn't mind getting some at the very least. I don't have to fish them out. Oh, that's right. You're right. That's not a thing anymore. I can just do this, and they, like, hop around. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. This music sounds like Celeste. I believe this is Celeste. Yeah, this is Madeline and Theo. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pop a little octopus friend in there. And we'll go start making some fish bait. What do you say? Yeah, we are up to... basically 7 rock candies now, right? I've got like 20 ginger ale, 20 seafoam pudding, 7 rock candies with these prismatic shards. Is that gonna be enough? Because I'm gonna be like swapping between different, like I'm gonna be swapping between rock candy and seafoam pudding depending on the circumstances. I don't know if 7 will be enough. I feel like I want to get up to 10 just to be on the safe side. I don't know if that's crazy or not, but that just feels right to me, you know? And not just because 10 is a nice sort of, like, even number. Hey, Andrew Freeman, thank you for being a member for 2 years, by the way. Another amazing 2-year membership. Holy moly. At the Electron level. Thank you, thank you. That is a long, long time to be supporting the channel. It's amazing to me that anyone has been a member for that long, let alone that there's, like, so many people so far. So, you guys come here often? I guess I could make more bait makers to make this process a little bit shorter, but I mean, I got time. I got time to spare. I'm in no rush. I'm just enjoying my precious, like, quality time with my buddy Mallow here. Who needs to rush that? Plus, by the time I, like, go and get the resources to make the extra bait makers, think of how many extra fish I could have put into this bait maker. Really, this is the most optimal play, honestly. Lore likes things. You watched part 1 last night, so you're excited for another one of these. I'm very excited to see how the 1.6 version of this challenge goes. I have to imagine it's going to be like considerably easier based on the existence of targeted bait alone, combined with like the advanced iridium rod. There's a lot of things going for the Master Angler challenge in 1.6 that weren't going for it in 1.5. But there are some extra wrinkles that are that are thrown in there that are gonna make things. They're gonna complicate things. They're gonna make it a little bit harder in some ways, or at least we're gonna have to prepare differently in some ways. Thought you were gonna say quality time with chat, and when you say quality time with Mallow, I mean no offense, chat, but I mean I don't think any of us can hold a candle to this majestic lad here. Can we get some blue frog emojis in chat? Blue frog emojis? And if it doesn't exist, then then do your best. I'm not gonna make all these super cucumbers into bait, I don't think. Insert blue frog here. Yo, Sarah Yams, that's pretty close actually. If you squint at that, you know, there's a part of me that would believe that that is a frog. Okay, let's go ahead and put all this in here. We got decent stacks of all of our bait now. Ghost fish. Do I have any extra ghost fish? I could get some from. I mean, I probably won't need more than 9 ghost fish bait realistically. I do have a couple extra ghost fish here. I don't mind turning those into bait, just because there's I can get more from killing ghosts anyway. Yo, the blue heart and the frog, the blue circles, we got options here. Most creative chat around, undeniably. You're colorblind, but you found the blue frog. Flip, is that you? Alright. Do a little more ghost fish bait here. Much needed vacation. I don't know if it was much needed, but it was still nice. I mean, it was nice. I haven't actually like traveled for a vacation in a really long time, so that was kind of a nice change of pace. Albacore baits. We don't have that. We don't have any albacore. Carp bait. I only have 6. I mean, I'm gonna be getting the carp as like the first fish with the fishing tutorial, so that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Scorpion carp bait. That's, I mean, we'll probably just have to settle for that because scorpion carp are pretty tough to come by. Lingcod, red mullet, like anything that we have over 10 bait of is probably fine. Ice pip bait. Don't have that much. Tiger trout bait. I did have a tiger trout fish pond once upon a time, but got rid of that because they don't actually breed in there. We could get them from Krobus, though, so be on the lookout for that. Alright, I think we're in a good spot here. So we'll trade these on Thursday. I need to craft my Statue of Blessings. That's important. But that is, we're still a decent ways away from having enough moss to do that. What's under the seafoam pudding? Was that before or after I organized things? Under the seafoam pudding. That is herring bait. Herring is common enough. It's probably like 6 herring bait. Like, I think the way that targeted bait works, it doesn't work equally for all fish. Like, the more common a fish is in its given setting, I think the more, like, valuable each piece of targeted bait is, like, the more effective it is, I guess. So a herring, which is already decently common, if we have herring bait on, you're probably, like, only going to be catching herring for the most part. I'll have to, like, look into the actual math of how that works, both so I can understand it and so I can explain it in, like, the final video and stuff. But for now, that is sort of my assumption, anyway. Thought it was, like, a 1.6 multiplier for each. That sounds correct. I think that was something that I saw in, like, one of Blade's shorts. But the thing is, like, the base, like, chance to find a fish is that's what the 1.6 multipliers put on, right? I'm pretty sure. So the higher that base chance is, then the bigger that number's gonna get. All right. There are still certain baits that we don't have any of yet. Let me actually load up my whatchamacallit, my checklist, and see what those are. Because there's some that we could buy from Willy, and there's some that we need to get from like the traveling merchant or otherwise. I'm pretty sure. My checklist. I still need stonefish bait, lava eel bait, sandfish bait, and wood skip bait. Those are the 4 that we need. 2 of those, the stonefish and the lava eel, they can be bought from Willy. I think lava eel can only be got in fall or winter though. Stonefish should be any season, I think, except maybe winter. I don't remember fully. I'll have to check that again too. There's so much new information in 1.6. It's kind of mind-boggling. The sandfish, we might be out of luck on that one unless we get it from the traveling cart or like a random garbage can, I guess. But I'm not going to be going and checking all garbage cans for sandfish. They're common enough anyway. And wood skip, the only way I can get one of those realistically, unless I can use, I don't know if the wood skip would be locked behind the fishing tutorial or not, so maybe I could pan in like the secret woods and try and get that. That's a bit of a Hail Mary. I never really thought about that, but panning spots, I feel like panning spots aren't even that likely in the secret woods, just given how like small of an area there is there, but who knows? I've never actually tried, I guess. Local woman spends 18 hours each day preparing for what she calls the fish day, despite never having fished in her life. Wife surprisingly unconcerned. Locals turn to Yoba for protection. I mean, when you look at it from the perspective of the villagers, it becomes a very strange affair indeed. Go ahead and start your day, honey. I'm just putting on my makeup. Don't work too hard on it because the rain will threaten to mess it all up. All our pets are inside today. It's not green rain or anything like that, but maybe tomorrow? Yo, wait, there appears to be some kind of anomalous reading. I don't know what this means. Wait, look at my man's face. Look at my, oh no, he is pale as a ghost. Ooh, alright, this is exciting. Wait, this is so exciting. I've never actually experienced green rain in any capacity yet. I know 1.6 has been out for so long, but this is going to be my first exposure to green rain. All I really know about it is that, like, the villagers freak out about it, and you can get a lot of moss and fiber out of it, which will facilitate our Statue of Blessings, because we need, like, a lot of it for that. Where's our Statue of Blessings? The recipe. You need 333 moss, 999 fiber. The other 2 I think we've already got sorted, but those 2 we are still working on, so that'll be interesting. Very interesting indeed. What was our luck like today? I don't think I checked that. Fortune teller. We'll go for Skull Cavern if we get a star drop luck day. Make the most of it. I think we have enough supplies for another Skull Cavern run or 2 for sure. Actually, how many bombs do I have? I have 185 mega bombs. Let me move these down here, actually. 59 explosive ammo. I should probably get more explosive ammo, to be honest with you. I don't have any iron on the go. So what do you need to craft explosive ammo again? It is iron bar and coal. That is highly doable. Wonder if the traveling cart is affected at all by green rain. She will be out in the green rain, because it will be a Sunday, so that'll be interesting to see. You recommend playing the day twice? I've heard that before, actually. Like some people I think I was suggested to play the day twice, the green rain day, I should say. Once to like experience the villager responses, and once to actually make use of it for like the moss and the fiber and all that. So we very well might do that. Okay, let's craft what explosive ammo I can here. 115. Pop that in there. Probably make a little bit more than that, and then we'll be, like, more than stocked up. I think that probably is the way I'll do it. I'll, like, explore and check, like, what's going on the first day that I do it, and then I'll reset the day and actually go and get the moss and stuff that I need. Unless I could just happen to get it while I'm, like, running around, and, like, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm excited to find out. Fertilizer rain. I just straight up do not know all the effects of... Oh, Willie's not open today, is he? Because it's Saturday? Willie, do you want to be nice to me and just open up, like... Wait, actually, he is going to open up, is he? Yeah, he's going in. Okay, cool. I thought Willie didn't do things on Saturdays. I thought he didn't have his shop open on Saturday. Or is it only, like... Oh, tilapia bait. That's actually pretty good. Maybe it's only, like, later in the day. Rain override. That's so weird to me, because normally the reason he's gone on Saturdays is to go fishing, right? And you would think that because it's raining, he would want to go fishing even more. Like, he could get some, like, catfish and stuff today. I guess there's a reason that I'm the master angler and he's not. Well, technically I'm not the master angler yet. I mean, I literally haven't caught any fish, so it's kind of like I'm kind of an amateur fisher, if anything. But nothing going on down there. He doesn't like getting wet. Someone should tell him that he lives on a dang beach then. Like, what's he doing, man? He drives a boat out to an island in the middle of the ocean for us on a very consistent basis. He doesn't like getting wet. He is in the wrong profession. Master angler in an alternate timeline. In a past life, it's true. Have I seen his rod distance? He's a terrible fisher. I think he just likes to have all of his fish in, like, one stack. And he knows that he can do that pretty consistently if he just fishes in the lowest possible fishing zone, so that he gets only base quality fish. It's kind of like really smart if you don't think about it too hard. He's working on that, like, no inventory space grind, I think. Because it doesn't look to me like he has a backpack at all, honestly. And he doesn't put out a chest. Like, honestly, Willie could stand to do a lot of things better. But it's alright. He'll learn in time. Knock Mazachowski, hello, hello. Just stopping by before you have to leave for work. Well, thank you for hopping in to say hello. It's good to see you. Have a great day at work, and I'll see you in the VOD. 07 to you. 07 to the VOD watchers. Alright. I think we are good to go here. Are we ready? Am I ready for a green rain day? I don't know if I am. I don't know what this is going to entail. Like I said, I've literally never seen this before. I've seen bits and pieces and, like, little videos and things, but I've strayed away from a lot of, like, the intricacies of it, so... Here we go. Green rain day. Oh my gosh, ew. A green rain has descended upon the valley. Wait, is everyone okay? Haley, what do you make of this? Good morning. Got up early and baked something sweet for you. She's not bothered by it at all. You're strong, but you still need to eat well and to stay at your best. Hence why I'm eating some cookies today. Wake me up when there's a pink rain, or better yet, a pink cake rain. Heck yeah, she's got the right attitude, man. People are gonna be out there freaking out, like, what the heck is going on? Haley's just like, I'm snoozing. Wake me up when the pink rain is here. Where's the cotton candy rain, baby? She has got a good head on her shoulders. This is why we love Haley. Exclamation point Haley. I gotta update the exclamation point Haley, like, Haley bot to get all the new quotes in. No year 1 green rain dialogue. Oh yeah, we are in, like, year 4, so we'll probably be getting different dialogue than you might otherwise expect. Ooh, oh my gosh, what? Wait, why? There's all this fiber. My farm, it's ruined. It's ruined forever. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Wait, that's so much moss, though? What is happening? Oh, look at all this. Okay, you guys were not messing around when you said that there's, like, a lot of fiber to be had. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. This is ridiculous. Yo, what happened to my trees, man? My trees are all, like, weird and squiggly. Go faster. Actually true. Actually a great point. Oh, no, Haley, it's not snow. Not green snow. Maybe in 1.7. Holy moly. Bro, what the heck? There's, like, trees all everywhere? Like, what do I get anything if I, like, chop, like, this tree down? This is, like, a funky-looking tree. Just you wait until you go to Cindersap. It's just, these are just, like, trees that just, like, weren't ever here before. There's, like, not even the potential for these to, like, show up before. This is wild, dude. And this is where these, like, big bushes come into play. I was wondering when I'd finally see these things. They're wild trees now. They return to normal trees the day after. What is that? What is that? That's not... I mean, that's a very wild tree. This is like... It's like a fiddlehead tree. Mossy seed? Wait, it literally is a fiddlehead tree. You just chop it down for free fiddlehead ferns? Yo. Fiddlehead fans are laughing, and I get mossy seeds. This can be planted to grow rare wild trees. So these can grow like these mossy, these like fiddlehead trees, huh? So you can like is this like a way to officially farm fiddlehead ferns now? Is this what I'm seeing? That's kind of like, that's pretty huge, honestly, for like in a lot of different capacities, if that's the case. How you doing there, Pam? Think these rains are a show of force, a warning? From who? You could say it's from nature or from Yoba or whatever you like, but that's what I think. What I mean is we can't get too cocky, or else instead of a green rain, maybe we'll have a blood red rain. See what I mean? I mean, we're talking all different colors of rain, apparently. Pierre's still open. Glad to see you, Chloe. What's a little toxic rain when you have seeds to buy? I'm just kidding. The rain seems completely harmless. What do you use fiddleheads for? You can make a nice little fiddlehead risotto out of it. Dehydrated fiddlehead ferns. I mean, they are vegetables, so you can put them in like kegs and stuff, right? Now, at least now in 1.6 you can. Go to the saloon. Is the saloon open? Hold on, let's go talk to Abigail. Have you seen all the crazy trees around town? I mean, they're kind of hard to miss, honestly. Everything looks so different. I feel like we're in a fairy world. It's very cool. The special rain is back. This year I'm going to make the most of it. It's like, yeah, it is like everyone is already like used to the green rain here. This calls for a fresh cup of green tea. I don't know if I trust that. I don't know if I trust that too much. Sadly, I don't get the year one dialogue. It just gives me something to look forward to next time. The saloon is not open. I repeat, the saloon is not open. Good morning, Mayor Lewis. Guess we can expect these unusual rains every year. I think everyone is a little calmer knowing that it's just part of nature. What do they do in year one, then? Or is everyone just, like, freaking the heck out? Because they're just, like, going about their normal lives here. You notice how warm this rain is? It feels alive. Is it, like, algae rain? This is wild, dude. The rain is a blessing. Always a reminder that there will always be forces greater than anything conceived of by man. That's actually a comfort, Chloe. I mean, you don't need to tell me, man. You don't need to use my full name here. Come on. I'm not good enough friends with Emily. I married her sister. What do you mean? We should be friends automatically. The people in the saloon isn't in year one, so no saloon today. They'll be doing their normal rain routine. Fair enough. Well, it makes it easier to find them, because they're not in, like, a weird, like, special routine. Vincent did... Just no dialogue, man. You just walk up to him and he just stares at you through the moss like a child, like a child possessed. He's just covered in moss. Bro, it's 10:30 a.m. What have you done? What have you done, my man? He doesn't have anything to say after that either. That makes it so much better. Oh my gosh. Vincent got up early to go play in the rain. I just hope they're right about this being completely harmless. I mean, as long as you don't mind him trailing a bunch of moss into the house. He's covered in moss. I wish he had like a special sprite for that or something. That would be too good. Vincent is a tree confirmed. Holy moly. How's Fishy Farm doing? The animals seem to enjoy this rain. I think it's putting extra nutrients into the grass. I mean, it would seem so, just given how much everything has grown, like, in literally one night. There's some kind of weird weather today I didn't notice. Bro, have you stepped outside? Am I good enough friends with Jas? No, but she's, like, on her way out here. He's gonna start growing branches. Vincent has been fertilized. I hope the rain doesn't turn my dress green. It would match your bow nicely. Hey, what's wrong with green? What do you have against green? I happen to be a pretty big fan of green bows and green clothes and green everything, basically. Let's go have a look at the traveling cart. Raccoon, do you got anything to say about this? Hungry, need fish. Raccoon is just nonplussed about the whole issue. He takes his role as tree number 2 in the school play seriously, honestly. Smuggled these out of the Gatoro Empire. 5 tuna, 1 snail, don't need that. Nothing out of the ordinary here. No special green rain goods that I can glean there. He's a method actor. He's gone I have become the tree. I am one with nature. I need snails for the raccoons. It's true, but I have the I have a snail fish pond now. Nature is a powerful force not to be trifled with. No kidding. Excuse me, but there are special matters I can only attend to on this day. I mean, me too, but we can just, like, reset the day, bro. Alright, fair enough. Let's keep on making the rounds here. See who we need to talk to. Linus probably has something to say about this green rain. Honestly, I don't even know if I'll need to do, like, a second run of this. We're not going to get, like, all the moss that we could. I can only imagine how much moss you could get if you just, like, committed the entire day to going around, but even just this, like, ancillary moss that we're getting is pretty handy. How far into the prep are we? We're pretty far along, honestly. There's not too much left to do. And this green rain is actually going to facilitate a little bit of what we need to do via the Statue of Blessings. I need 333 for the Statue of Blessings. I do already have 176 at home, though, in the chest. Just from, like, picking it up here and there, right? Okay, is Emily home? She is. Can you feel it? The forest is singing. The trees are dancing with joy. You could say that again. I love the little, like, spiral fiddlehead trees the most, honestly. Let's head over to the whatchamacallit, the museum area over here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to Elliot now that I think about it, because he, like, doesn't leave his cabin on rainy days, does he? Penny's over here, though. The strange weather is a good opportunity to get the kids interested in nature. I could see that. Yeah, that's a good learning opportunity right there, undeniably. Oh, we should go talk to Clovis. It's true. I feel bad admitting it, but sometimes I wish there was a real disaster, not just some dumb green rain. I mean, the intrusive thoughts, I'm with you, Clint. I'm with you. I can understand the intrusive thoughts. Obviously, you'd never really want that to actually happen. Not that you want people to get hurt. You just want to feel alive, to feel like you have a purpose. Man, didn't expect deep thoughts with Clint here, but I can relate. You know, sometimes you just want something, like, out of the ordinary to happen, even if it's, like, something detrimental. just to shake things up a little bit. I feel that. Ooh, look at the sewers today. Holy moly. The flow of water has been unusually strong today. What's going on up there? Anyway, would you like a wicked statue? Demetrius? Wait, is Demetrius something special? Hold on, let's head up towards the mountain area. I haven't spoken to Harvey yet today, have I? I don't even know where he is on a rainy day, to be honest with you. V, thank you very much. The vacation was very, very nice. The Netherlands is an absolutely phenomenal country. Undeniably. Demetrius just hanging out here. How you doing? I was hoping this weather would come back. It makes me appreciate the summer a little more. Valid. Valid. The rain appears to be harmless, so I'm taking less precautions this year. What precautions did he take before? Now I need to know. In year 1, he's in a full hazmat suit? Bro! Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I mean, better safe than sorry, I suppose. If he was the only one in a hazmat suit and this green rain had been perilous, then he would have been the one laughing at the end of it. Or maybe not, because everyone else would be, like, in pretty dire straits, I suppose. Museum Rack Reads, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker, by the way. Looking like a diamond in the rough. There's all kinds of good wood out there today. Better get shopping, huh? You're telling me. Good wood in the form of fiddlehead ferns, even. There's so many trees, man. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I've already gathered enough moss for the entire year. How about you? Man knows where my priorities lie. I didn't even need to tell him. Who else can I speak to? Alex. Alex, George, Evelyn. I haven't visited their house at all. Willie down at the beach. Gus in the saloon. Oh, Homie! I wonder if Homie has any new dialogue. Sandy would be an interesting one to check out too, maybe. Leia, Maru, Elliot. Leo? I don't know if Leo will even, like, have any... It's probably not green rain on the island, would be my guess. But I guess we won't know until we actually go and check it out. Ooh, it's even green all the way in here. Oh my gosh. I can't see the color green very well. New Homie lore just dropped. Homie is colorblind? I guess it's part of living underground for so long. Wait, that's actually, like... I'm also going to buy this, by the way. This is actually a great opportunity to pick that up. Homie is colorblind. I never knew. Alright, putting that in the notes. I will never forget that about them. Homie lore so good. Get some homies in chat, homie. Alright, I'm gonna head to the town. If he can't see green, how does he know anything changed? Or how do they know anything changed? Probably, I mean, it's probably still, like, a different shade. Like, they can tell that something is going on, and they probably have lived long enough to know what things are supposed to be green, so they just kind of associate whatever color they do see with green things otherwise. Would be my hunch. If the fish like these rains, then I like them too. Couldn't have put it better myself, Willie, to be honest with you. Sorry if I smell like fish, doesn't bother me at all. Vacation opportunities like this could really expand the local economy. So we don't get their green rain dialogue because they're on Ginger Island. Valid, honestly, valid. I guess if I had spoken to them on the island itself, then that would have been a different story. Should have brought a frisbee. Play a little frisbee with Kent. Everyone's talking about the green rain. They were probably just responding to you about it. That's true, yeah. It was just an unworded question. Patch update included Maru consistently not wearing glasses in her portrait. So many little things, little changes. I'm curious to see. I wonder whether Sandy will say anything about this, because when it's raining normally, doesn't she say, like, oh, I heard it's raining in the valley today, so maybe she'll have something to say about this. Something unique here. Let's head up to Evelyn and George, I suppose. Maru got laser eye surgery. Honestly, we love that for her. If that's the way she wants to go, then more power to her. What the heck? Oh no! George! George, have you been sitting there all day? Evelyn, wait, hold on. The green rain might be the least of our worries. The flowers seem to love this rain. And the trees and all the plants, apparently. George, are you okay, my man? Looks like the young folks will have to do some extra weeding after this one. Hee hee hee. Yeah, but, like, what about you? Are your eyes gonna be okay, dude? This can't be good for you. Oh, dear. A little spooked about that one. There's Harvey. First time this happened, we were all worried that the rain might be dangerous. But what if it's actually healthy for the body? Who knows? The plants seem to respond to it well, at least. Valid point. That is true. That is a reasonable conclusion. These rains have a particular smell. Have you noticed? Almost like freshly minced herbs. Ooh, oh, that would be such a nice little smell. That would be so fresh. Imagine if this rain lasted all summer. The plants would take over the entire valley. I played 100 days of Stardew Valley, but every day was a green rain day. New challenge idea just dropped. Someone mod it. We can make this a reality if we want to. How much moss can you collect if every day is green rain? Just appreciates static noise maps. I mean, maybe he is sleeping to the entire thing. Who knows? Rain is horrible for a photographer. The lighting is awful, and you can't go outside without ruining your equipment. That's true. That's true of normal rain or green rain, I suppose. Let's go talk to Sandy. See if we can get some special dialogue out of her. Stardew Valley Green Rain Edition. You now fight against the Junimos. The Junimos have invaded and brought with them their... The green rain is a harbinger. I heard there's a rare weather event in the valley. I wish it rained here sometimes. Wouldn't that be cool if green rain extended all the way to the desert and you can get those, like, trees out here, too? That would be kind of fun. Guess that's all we get today, though. You love a green rain only fish? I was curious if that was gonna be the case when I initially heard about green rain, but it is not, alas. Part of me thought maybe like the goby would be green rain, but I guess that would be maybe like almost too exclusive to only be able to get it on one day. Brandy Mills, thank you for being a member for 6 months at the Electron level, by the way. So glad to see you back. Hope you had a great vacay. I certainly did. Thank you very much for asking. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, well, I guess I can spend the rest of the day just running around gathering moss and whatnot. Probably head back to the Cindersap Forest. Like, I'm sure I can make, like, one big round in there and just get everything that I could ever possibly need out of that without even having to, like, chop down any trees, really. Got a few of these wild seeds, or these mossy seeds. I don't know if I want to actually do anything with those. They probably don't benefit me at all for this challenge, honestly. Should make slime jacks available in Cindersap Forest today only. It would be kind of neat maybe if it made like the wood skip available everywhere rather than just in the Cindersap Forest, or in the Secret Woods rather. That would be kind of a neat little inflection of things. I can see it go in so many different ways, but I think for the purposes of fishing, it just counts as like a regular rainy day. I don't think there's any actual special qualities to it. Speaking of special qualities, though, by the way, the new fishing thing that I was conjecturing about that was not yet released before my vacation, Concerned Dave teased it on Twitter that there would be a new fishing thing, quote-unquote, added in 1.6.4, I think it was. That has been revealed to be fishing frenzies. which is basically like a bubble spot for one particular type of fish that you can happen to get. So like you could get like a little notification, kind of like it would say like there's a train passing through Stardew Valley. It's like that sort of notification, but it says like there's a fishing frenzy available in the. It'll be like there's a frenzy of carp in the mountain lake or something like that, wherever it might be. So that could be potentially useful for sure if we can find like a good day to get a good fishing frenzy for. Then I could see that being potentially probably useful for the challenge, for sure. I just don't know which fish I would want to have a frenzy for. I'm thinking probably like an octopus if I could make it work. Like, if you can get a fishing frenzy on Ginger Island, an octopus fishing frenzy there would actually go kind of hard for the challenge. Otherwise, I don't think... And ultimately, I'm gonna try to do this challenge, this version of the challenge without bubbles as much as I can, if I can pull it off. I think that would be a fun little new addition to the challenge. Try and just go back to my roots and not have to rely on bubbles if I don't need to, but we'll see how that goes when we come to it. But if we do end up having to use bubbles, then getting a fishing frenzy would be very advantageous. Problem is, I think fishing frenzies are pretty rare. So if we were to try and find one like manually, then that would be really pretty tough. But we could use a little bit of dynamic seeding to make that happen too. I'm not opposed to that. It would be neat if the green rain caused jellies to be more common. Alas, Concerned Ape really wanted to throw a wrench into things with those jellies. The only advantage we can get for those is having a higher luck stat. Like, really, those jellies are the only reason we're even worried about getting magic rock candy at all for these attempts. Otherwise, it would just be like seafoam pudding all day, every day. Seafoam pudding and spicy eels. What's a fishing frenzy? It's basically like it's a fish-specific set of bubbles. So it's like bubbles in that it increases your bite rate, but it also is fish-specific. It's almost like combining the effects of like targeted bait and bubbles into like one little fishing spot. So you'll see like a bunch of like carp or whatever jumping out of the water. How much stuff do I have? I've got 225 moss, 463 fiber. Combined with the stuff we have at home, that should be more than enough. So we don't actually need to worry about replaying the day today. And I've still got time to make it home before bed. Presuming there's not too much... Oh no, there's so much in my way. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if I just pass out here anyway. Pass out amid the moss. Like, this probably goes without saying, but I'm assuming that once Green Rain is over, none of this will be here anymore. It's just gonna all disappear as soon as the Green Rain day ends. I have to assume that that's the case anyways, otherwise this is gonna be a bit of a hassle to navigate in the future. Ooh, oh, Mochi, no! Almost made it. It also gives you a higher bite rate boost than normal bubbles. I thought it was actually a lower bite rate boost than normal bubbles, but maybe I got that, like, twisted and confused. The wild trees stay, but switch to maple or oak. Really? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Well, there we go. That was Green Rain, and honestly, it was more than I bargained for as far as like the moss and stuff goes. That is very, very helpful. Summer that means the house is full of flies and ants. Yuck. Need to get Krobus around here to help take care of that. Exclamation point Krobus. Weather report, no more green rain in the near future probably. Just rain on Ginger Island. Bad luck day. Alright. Good to know. I didn't even check what Willie was selling as far as fishing bait goes yesterday. I was so enamored by the green rain, man. Okay, fiddlehead ferns can go in here. Honestly, all these like seeds and stuff can go in there. These can go in here. Jade can go there. These are the cookies from yesterday. Maybe a little stale. Maybe not. Maybe they were revitalized by the green rain a little bit. You don't know. I don't even know. Alright. So now, we should have everything we need to craft a Statue of Blessings, I'm pretty sure, right? I need 999 of this, 333 moss, which we have more than enough of, and sap. That's everything, right? There it is. Touching the statue gives a unique blessing every day. Give it to me. Ooh, that feels good. That is a good crafting recipe to get off our list here. Look at that. Let me go put the moss away. Krobus said, "What did you mean by that?" Krobus has become sentient. So obviously we're going to want to use the Statue of Blessings for the Master Angler Challenge, but we can also use it just like for the day, right? Like I can just like put it here and just like boop, and now I've got the Blessing of Waters. The first 3 fish I hook today will be much easier. Let's go. 3 left. All right. Now if I was actually allowed to hook any fish, then that would be amazing. It is kind of fitting that that's the first blessing that we get on Fishy Farm, though, I suppose. Ow. You can now understand why he needed to nerf tea saplings. Technically, I was not aware of this, by the way. This was brought to my attention by a video that Salments did. In a roundabout weird way, tea saplings have been buffed because you can obviously they sell for a lot less. Like they sell for 250 gold as opposed to 500 gold. But what you can do is you can put down the tea sapling and get the tea leaf out of it. And then you can like make that into tea or whatever and then sell that. But then you can also chop down the tea sapling after the fact and you get the tea sapling back, which you didn't before in 1.6 or 1.5 and earlier. So then you can sell the green tea and the tea sapling, and I think that works out to be more than the like original tea sapling was worth in the first place. So technically it's a bit more of an investment and a bit more of a process, but you can actually make more money out of tea saplings if you know what you're doing. How's Miss Melba Toast? Hey there, Laisha. She is doing quite well, honestly. She's much more vocal these days than she was when I first moved in here. But at the start it's nerfed? Yeah, that's true. You can't immediately craft them and get 500 per and like be rich instantaneously. I think it's more balanced. Not buffed, not nerfed, just balanced. Which I'm in favor of generally. Do a quick little trash run while we're waiting for Willy to open, why not? You can also use saplings as fences that don't degrade. That is also true. That's always been true for saplings. It's kind of a fun little way to make a fence, honestly. I've never personally done it. I've never had enough like resources. I've never really done the tea sapling thing to begin with, to be honest with you. I've never invested much in that strategy. I get that it was like very, very good. It was like an absolutely phenomenal way to make money, but given that I was playing like challenge runs and stuff most of the time, that precluded me even like getting the tea sapling recipe or anything like that most of the time. It just never came up to me. So unfortunately, I'm not among the masses that are lamenting the death of the tea sapling. It was hard not to do it once you try it once. I could believe that. That's kind of how like clay farming and winter forage farming was for me. I definitely missed that a little bit, but I understand why it's gone too. Buy some pike bait, sure. Your happy for the nerf, to be honest. I am too, to be to be perfectly honest. It always seemed kind of weird to me that, like, oh, you're the #1 best money-making method for the early game. To do it, you have to befriend Caroline. You have to get her up to 2 hearts. It just seemed like such like a random little like niche thing. It was like it's like it didn't feel congruous with like how the rest of the game is designed, if that makes any kind of sense. If it made tea saplings like much more of a focus than they otherwise should have been, probably. You hate that fences degrade and just like pretty shrubbery. There you go. It's a win-win then. In that case, they are harder to craft than fences, obviously, but I think we're good to sleep, right? We're basically just checking Willie's shop and other sources for fish, and then waiting on Good Luck Skull Cavern days. Honestly, I don't know how much more of this prep work I even need to do on stream specifically, because a lot of it is going to be basically the same stuff that we've already done plenty, like more Skull Caverns, more checking Willie's shop. It's not that riveting stuff. So maybe, depending on, unless there's something that I'm forgetting about, which I don't think there is, or if there's something else that we have to plan around, like the Son of Crimson Fish debacle, I might end up doing some of the last little bits of preparation off-stream, and then we can just get into, like, doing attempts on-stream. That wouldn't be a terrible idea, I don't think. Yo, all the water bowls are already full. Thank you, Rain. You can get +1 luck from the statue. That's true, you know, I mean, I put the statue in the right place to use it, like, basically as soon as I wake up every day, so I gotta get in the habit of doing this. What did I get? Ooh, +0.5 speed. I'll take that. You're gonna need to know more about the Son of Crimson Fish debacle. Refer to the earlier parts of the stream for more in-depth talk about it, but the long and the short of it is that the Son of Crimson Fish is not available during the night market for some reason, due to what I can only presume is a bug. So we're gonna have to find a different day to do attempts on, unless we can somehow manifest a patch that includes the Son of Crimson Fish getting fixed. But it's such a niche interaction that I'm not gonna hold my breath for it necessarily. Unless I was missing something. Like, I tested it myself just to make sure that it was actually true, because I originally came to learn that the Son of Crimson Fish wouldn't be available during the night market from a comment. And then when I got around to testing it myself, I was like, I tested everything I could. I got the quest active, and then I tested it with just the quest. I tested it with magic bait. I tested, like, I tested with, like, targeted bait, like Son of Crimson Fish bait. Nothing was working. I was fishing up a lot of trash, which was odd because I was like level 16 fishing. I like maxed out my fishing level. So what I have to assume was happening is that it was trying to give me the Son of Crimson Fish, but then it was like, oh, that fish is not available on this map, so we're just gonna give you like trash instead, or whatever kind of logic was going on in there. I don't know, and I can't claim to know. I guess I could ask Blade about it. Could you catch the Son of Crimson Fish before the night market starts? Unfortunately, no, because even though the night market doesn't start until 5 officially, the map that it's on is loaded in from the start of the day. So, like, and that's the problem, is that it's the map for the... Because the map for the night market is not the same as the map for the beach. That's why there's, like, different fishing qualifications and stuff. Makes you wonder if it was an issue in 1.5 as well. Honestly, I have no idea. I would assume it probably was, but it was something that so few people would ever come across that, like, it just never came up to anybody. Yeah, like the festival maps, like the night market and the desert festival and stuff, they're all different. They're different from their regular maps, so unfortunately that seems to affect fishing abilities. Even though I don't think it should. Like, the main reason Like, I would chalk it up as, like, a feature of the night market that the Sun and Crimson fish can't be caught there. If it weren't for the fact that I know for a fact, because I've done it, that the regular Crimson fish can be caught there. Because I did that during the original challenge, obviously. Yo, thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Some hash browns for breakfast, don't mind if I do. Hey there, you're a squid, you're a kid. What happens if you sleep on the beach with a tent the day before the night market? Or does that count as the festival, so not letting you use the tent? I honestly don't know. I didn't test that one. I have to imagine it would let you sleep there and you just wake up on the beach when the night market has not yet started. Would be my assumption. But you know what they say about assumptions. You shouldn't make them for PG-13 reasons. Mostly I don't even really need to be investing in these speed buffs on days like this, because it's not like I'm gonna, like, if I get to Willie's shop faster, what's that gonna do? he's still not gonna be open. Oh, I can go to Crowbish's shop today. Maybe get some tilapia bait or something like that. Or what was the other one I needed that Crowbish sold? It's like chub bait, something like that. Nothing like video game fishing while watching someone preparing to fish in a video game. Ain't that the life, Lady Katie Pyro? Fishing fans, rise up. I know you're out there. I speak for the fish. Bullhead. I'll buy a couple bullhead for a little bit extra bullhead bait. Why not? Welcome back, Moodle Cake. To be honest, you feel like it would have been known since the extended family quest is only 3 days? Yeah, that's the thing I was talking about earlier too, is that, like, it makes it so that if you happen to take the extended family quest during the night market, just like on a casual playthrough, that you can't actually complete that quest because you can't catch the Son of Crimson Fish at all. And the quest only lasts for 3 days. And since the first possible day you could get it would be the, like, day of the night market, and the night market also only lasts 3 days, it would perfectly coincide to make it so that quest was impossible during that time. Which is another thing that makes me feel like it's a bug of sorts. Have I ever been fishing in real life? I have, actually. Not for a very long time, but I did go fishing a little bit with my dad when I was a kid. With my dad and, like, with my uncle at one point, I think. I was a kid, so I didn't fully have the patience for it. But it was, I do remember it being pretty relaxing, just, like, hanging out on the boat. But I do remember constantly thinking, like, I've been sitting here for, like, 30 minutes. Why haven't any fish bit yet? Little did I know. It's just how little 30 minutes was in the grand scheme of things when you're fishing. Baby Argon didn't have patience. I probably had more patience than the average child. But children, by, like, definition, pretty much just don't have patience. At least they don't have the patience to compare with, like, adult levels of patience. We just all have to go tweet a Concerned Ape about it. Don't go tweet a Concerned Ape unless you feel compelled to. Unless you feel like this is a bug that warrants being fixed. Well, even then, don't tweet at him. Put, like, a bug report on StardewValley.net. That's probably the best way to go about it. I might tweet him, because... just, you know... I think I did... I did a different bug report. I have to do a bug report on that. Because I'm pretty sure it is a bug, but... Yeah, don't tweet, just... bug report. I gotta be careful. I can't tell people to bombard Concerned Ape with tweets, because I mean, I know my community is good, and you guys will be very cordial and nice about it if you did, but still, I feel like we probably shouldn't try and try and get his attention en masse to fix that. So please don't do that on my behalf. But hopefully, if luck is on our side, maybe we can get it in the next patch. Are we good to sleep for the night? I think so. Oh, I can go trade my prismatic shards tomorrow, actually. Full Metal, thank you for being a member for 1 month at the Electron level, by the way. Thank you, thank you. You love this channel. I love that you're a part of this community. Thank you so much. I appreciate the generosity and the support. That's amazing. What was that? That's the Blessing of Luck. That's probably the one we're going to want to go for on the actual day of attempts. So that is a good portent right there. Feel like if enough people bugged him, he'd ignore us just to mess with us. Concerned Dave does do a little trolling, but he's really good about fixing stuff in the game, especially if it's like game breaking in some way, which I'm not saying the Crimson Fish or the Son of Crimson Fish thing is, but ooh, okay, this is actually a really good day for Skull Caverns. We got like max luck, or at least really high daily luck, and we have the Blessing of Luck here. So I think we definitely take advantage of that and go Skull Cavernsing today. Plus Emily Dance is blessing us here, so... Alright, quick hydration break for a second before I get the show on the road. You live near a kazoo factory? Yo, Full Metal. Full Metal, you can make an actual real-life recreation of Kazoom. That would be amazing. With kazoos acquired from your local kazoo factory. That is so unique. I'm jealous, man. Although I do wonder if they're blowing kazoos at all hours of the day. That could get a little... Just like to test them or whatever. Hopefully the kazoo factory is far enough away that it doesn't disturb anyone's sleep when they're blowing it into the wee hours of the night to test the exact pitch of every kazoo. You don't worry about it. You do your own thing. You do your thing, I'll do mine. We'll help each other where we can, and that's why we make a great team. All right, we're gonna put this away, as well as I mean, I guess I should put this... I mean, I had the Skull Cavern chest for a reason, I suppose. Okay, what else? What do I actually need here, though? Dragon Tooth Shiv, please. I have a pretty good hammer, I think, somewhere in here. I have the Galaxy Hammer. Probably worth taking that, too. I've been just bringing the dagger for the past, like, few trips, but let's bring a hammer, too. Why not? Break the mold a little bit. At least break my mold. Oh my gosh, Full Metal, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Holy moly. Thank you for the generosity. I really appreciate that. Giving out 5 kazoos in the form of memberships to members of the community. That's amazing. Thank you so much. If you were given a membership courtesy of Full Metal, please use your first emoji to thank them. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you. Alright, I need Master Slingshot. I need Mega Bombs. Anything else I need here? We're going to trade those in. I'll bring these along and just put them in the... I guess I'll just leave these behind. That's fine. Actually, no, that's fine. Do a little spicy eel buff. Do a little triple shot here. I'll go grab a Desert Warp Totem, and we'll be on our way. Easy peasy. You know what? I should have brought the horse flute now that I'm thinking about it. Could just get there that much faster. Alright. 1 magic rock candy, please. Thank you, ma'am. I will leave this behind just in case I happen to die in Skull Caverns. I'm going to really hope that I don't, but just in case, this will be safeguarded at the very least. Oh, I didn't bring any staircases. That's okay. We'll make it work. We will make it work regardless. Let's do this. I'm actually going to do it like that, I think. Kind of a weird layout, but I mean, I will end up using the Master Slingshot and stuff more than the pickaxe ultimately. As is the nature of Skull Caverns generally. I was wondering why... yo! I just got another... Wait, I got another blue frog egg! That's the second frog egg I've ever gotten, and it's another blue one. That's wild, dude. They really want to make sure I have this blue frog on my side for the moral support. I told you it would be an important part of the challenge. In case you didn't believe me, you just got to believe the game was telling us with these drops, man. Only one hit for one of those. That's not bad. Son of Mallow. I got to be careful because, like, we have to make sure that we remember which one is which. The one I'm wearing is Mallow. The other one is Son of Mallow. Not to be confused with Son of Crimson Fish. Is this a new layout? I think Concerned Ape did mention something in the patch note, in like one of the recent patch notes about adding a new layout. And this is a very vertical layout that I'm pretty sure I've never seen before. And here it is again, just in case we didn't get a good look at it the first time. We're going to take your time now to ooh and ah over this new fancy-mancy layout. I love it. You know, you see the mines layouts so often that you, like, forget that you can just kind of get used to them. So when you see the new one finally, it's like, what the heck? Where's this been all my life? There's many new layouts. I heard that. I don't remember how many there were specifically, but I think it was like an exact number. I want to say it's like 15 new layouts or something that have the potential to appear, which is really cool. Just a teensy tiny bit more variety, which is always nice. Even better. Oh, here we go. wait, is this the same layout but vertical as, like, I think this is just, like, flipped. I mean, technically a new layout, but I think it's just been flipped on its head. Is there a staircase at the end? There sure enough is. All right. I don't imagine all the new layouts are like that, where it's just, like, one layout that's been flipped on, like, on its axis or something like that, but I wouldn't mind the more, like, vertical layouts like that. That's kind of fun. 4 levels, please. Thank you. A little mega bomb situation here. I think probably for a Skull Cavern day, the better blessing to get from the Statue of Blessings would be a speed buff. But luck is probably still, like, pretty good, ultimately. One of the new layouts is a skull. Ooh. Maybe I can get, like, maybe now we can get, like, the Concerned Ape face layout in places other than the volcano. Eat. I should really be staying on top of my health better. I've got, like, almost 400 cheese. I have no reason not to be using it. Thank you for the save there, Mallow. First bit of iridium. First chances at a prizzy. Or at least first realistic chance at a prizzy. This is a new layout. This is kind of like... It's like a weird little, like, snowflake shape. At least that's how it started out. It's kind of like swerving on down here. It goes, like, all the way around. Oh my gosh. This one's a big floor, actually. Do you think that one of the new layouts is the spiral floor, but it spirals the other way? So now there's 2 spiral floors to watch out for? I highly doubt it, because I think he lamented the fact that he put the spiral floor in the first place, but I could see him doing a little bit of trolling like that. Max luck in Skull Cavern is crazy. We got like 20 treasure rooms in the first 100 floors and still no auto-petters. I'm not gonna tell you what my auto-petter luck is like, especially given the fact that I don't actually need auto-petters on this farm. But I fully believe that if you, like, max out your luck, then... Like, I've gone through Skull Cavern with, like, almost maxed out luck. Barring, like, the Statue of Blessings and stuff, and it's pretty magical, yeah. You can get so many treasure rooms, it's unbelievable. Ooh. This one looks like it's, like, prime for, like, a little racing minigame or something. Donkey Kong Country style. Got the double minecart track. Does double minecart track mean double coal trucks? It actually does not. Okay, fair enough. I have to imagine this another freebie floor, though. I think this is another new layout, by the looks of things here. Bro just ate that iridium ore node. I can't. Ooh, golden mystery box. That's not terrible. Isn't there something good we can get out of golden mystery? Oh yeah, you can get like magic rock candies directly out of these things, right? So if we get lucky enough, then that could actually work out pretty well for us. Oh my gosh, there's so much open space on this layout. I love it. So many of the other mine layouts feel like so cramped all the time. It's a nice open one. Is this a new layout? No, this is not. This is just the regular small layout. 7 levels, not bad, not bad. Certainly not the fastest Skull Cavern run of my life, but there's still plenty of time left in the day. On pretty much all of our past Skull Cavern runs so far in our preparation phase here, we've gotten 3 prismatic shards for to trade for magic rock candies. Will we keep up that pattern here? Only time will tell. Hey Nadia, welcome on in. Good to see you. You're just in time for our first prismatic shard. On the next floor, I mean. Yep, right here. Here it is. Okay, well, you gotta shoot your shot sometimes. Ooh, that's a good one. Yo, Mallow puts in such good work. He eats them, like, so much faster than I expect him to, honestly. Like, I don't know how he digests these monsters so fast, especially given that they're, like, bigger than me, some of them. He's got a heck of a metabolic process going on here. I need to eat another spicy eel here. Get absolutely destroyed, you clowns. Oh, there's the staircase. Okay, I was wondering. I was figuring there must have been some kind of a freebie somewhere, given how long I was going without finding one there. You know, now that we have so many new mines layouts, it does beg the question, what is the best mines layout? What's the best and what's the worst? Mines layout tier list coming when? That would honestly be kind of a fun tier list to make, I think. Yeah, still no prizzies. We are at 330. It's not looking the best, but they can surprise you. Prizzy Rizzies can surprise you when you least expect them. Worst is the spiral. I feel like you'd be hard-pressed to find many Stardew Valley players who disagree with that. Oh, first Prizzy. Okay, perfect. I will get rid of this white algae. Thank you very much. I'll fish up plenty of those in the future. Don't you worry about that. All right, 1/3 of the way to our quota, more or less. Oh, I was trying to get to my weapon to smite that guy out of existence, but Mallow beat me to it. Worst is those long, skinny mummy ones. Those are pretty rough, honestly. These ones are kind of like middle of the road, because, I mean, you do get a freebie at the end of it, but you have to walk quite a way in order to get that freebie. Excuse me, I just want this prismatic shard that's in here. I feel like there's a higher chance of actually getting prismatic shard out of one of those, out of an iridium node, if you actually mine it by hand. Can't say I have any evidence substantiating that, but no, that's definitely not going to work. Oh gosh. Do I count infested floors like the dinosaur one? I mean, I'm just talking strictly about layouts, not necessarily like what's on those layouts, right? Because any layout could have any like archetype of floor, like the prehistoric floors and stuff. At least I think so. I guess not any layout. I think there are certain ones that don't work. Get down here. Oh, thanks, Mallow. I was planning on using that, fella, but that worked out okay too. That's 2 prismatic shards. Oh, how the luck turns around. Craft yourself a staircase, maybe 2 or 3. There we go. I was wondering, there's no way that all 3 of those iridium nodes are like legit. It seems too good to be true, you know what I mean? Big, get me out of here. I don't know why. The open space, the ones that are like such big open spaces, those layouts, they kind of freak me out a little bit. I don't think I have, like, what is it, agoraphobia or anything like that, like a fear of like wide open spaces, but maybe I have like a tiny inkling of it. Because when I really think about it, anytime I'm like confronted with like a massive open space where there's like nothing for a very long time to obscure your line of sight, it does kind of freak me out. Gives me like a little like vertigo situation almost. Not quite vertigo, it's just like a weird anxiety. Max luck, by the way. What rings am I wearing right now? I've got, what do I got? I've got, this is Savage plus Napalm and Iridium Band plus Burglar's Ring. I think that's a pretty good combination. Thanks, Mallow. Alright, this is a little awkward. Oh, I thought there was another prismatic, or another iridium node down there, and there actually is, but I'm gonna skip out on it, because I'm scared. Feel that too? You were raised with mountains surrounding you. You can't handle flat land. Maybe that's what part of it is. I don't know. Because I have grown up for most of my life near like the Rocky Mountains in Alberta here. So maybe I'm just used to having, like, something on the horizon, even if I'm not, like, that close to it. Just, like, that feeling of, what the heck is this? What is this Bomberman layout? What is going on? Is this the grid layout you were mentioning before? Yo, I kind of love it, though. Maybe it's just the novelty of it, but it's kind of cool. It really does feel like a Bomberman map. It's very arcadey. At least arcadey, like, feeling. I'm here for that one. Imagine one of those, like, as an infested floor. That could be a good time. Staircase floor, definitely. I'm sure it'll lose its luster on me eventually, but for now, that's pretty cool to see. Need the triple shot. You get lost inside that one. Undeniably true. Always a prismatic shard on the star-shaped floors. We know that to be true. We proved it scientifically last time. Look, not all prismatic shards are created equal. There's one inside that Omni Geode. That's just how that one worked out. A little bit awkward, but you have to believe it's true. That's pretty big. Give me star floors. Star floors all day, every day, please. That'd be huge. I will do this. Chance of frizzies. We are sitting at 2 prismatic shards. We need 1 more to meet our quota. Is it here? Nope. 5 Omni Geodes. There could be a prismatic shard hiding in one of those, but let's not hold our breath. Another treasure room coming up in just a few floors via floor 100, so that'll be another chance at that at the very least. I actually think, aren't prismatic shards like one of the more common things you can get out of a treasure floor? Not that they're like common, but they're more common than like a lot of other things you might expect. This will only take me to floor 100 probably, but that worked out just fine. Thank you. Another dark cowboy hat. I've actually already got plenty of those, so I'm going to go ahead and pass. Thank you very much. What's my record floor without staircases? Honestly, I've never kept track too much of it. I don't feel like I'm good enough at Skull Caverns to really keep good track of that. This has been pretty good. Like, we didn't start with any staircases today. I did craft some part way through, which I think is valid. And I've only actually used 1 staircase. So getting down past floor 100 with just that is pretty good by my standards. Kate, hello, hello, hello. You miss watching VODs? Well, there'll be plenty of VODs in the future. Don't you worry about that. VODs and videos alike. I'm hoping to have the first video of this new challenge out in the not-too-distant future. Take 1 crack at that, and then just staircase out of here, please. What is this? Oh my gosh, the bugs? There's so many bugs, dude. This is Mallow's, like, favorite floor, I think. Just munching on all the bugs that he can get. There we go. Infestation. An infested floor of a different color. Come on, show me that last minute prizzy. I know it's around here somewhere. It's hiding. I'll go to the bitter end. Don't think I won't. There's still time. There's still plenty of time. Maybe not plenty, but still technically time. Oh, here we go. This is our moment. This is my moment. Call me Rebecca Black because this is my moment. Bro, where are my prizzies at? I just need one more, please. I know beggars can't be choosers or whatever, but like... Okay. Eat up. You don't know about this one? Never lose faith? Exclamation point optimism? I see them. I see them right there. Do you see all the... Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna take the opportunity here. No, it was in that one. It was in there. I had like a frame and I could have gotten it, man. Oh, jeez. I mean, 2 prismatic shards is still pretty good. It's still pretty good. But wait, what if there's one hiding in our golden mystery box or in our omni geodes for that matter? We should make a run to Clint's today and maybe check that. It could very well be hiding in an Omni Geode. That's always a possibility. Lest we forget. I have infinite energy, by the way. It says I have 440, but I have infinite. It's Friday, though. Clint is off. That's true, yeah. We can check him on a different day, though. Ooh! Or we could just go back to... go right back to Skull Cavern. Back-to-back Skull Cavern days? To what do I owe the pleasure? Thank you for the pancakes, dear. I will take them over this 13 slime. Appreciate you. Round 2, baby. This time maybe I bring some staircases even. Okay. Actually, I don't even know if I have any staircases, like, left. I could probably craft some more, but... Oh, I should have brought the... Oh, wait, no, No, Sundays when you trade jades for staircases. I was thinking of magic rock candy. I was getting my days at the Desert Trader confused. Enjoy your lurkdom there, Full Metal. What are my thoughts on Pierre? I like his glasses. And that's about as far as I'm willing to go with that. And he sells most of his seeds at a reasonable price compared to competitors. Alright. The rest of this, let's go ahead. I'm going to drop this mystery box off in here so we can open that in the future. I'm going to sell... Well, I'll eat the pancakes to be a good spouse. He worked really hard to cook those for me, so I'm not going to let that go to waste. And then I'll immediately follow it up with a spicy eel. Probably not the greatest flavor combination that you could imagine. Eel pancakes, yummy. Sell that and that. These dark boots, honestly, I mean, I'll hold on to them. I don't know if I have those already. I probably do. Those Emily's gluten-free pancakes. Yo, Small Kidney Joe, you remembered the lore. Alright, we're taking the prismatic shards. Taking the staircase. How much stone do I have? Maybe enough to craft... I'm going to craft a little more explosive ammo first and foremost. I'm not going to worry about crafting extra staircases. We'll go with just the one today. That's fine. Do a little bit of that. Got a decent amount of iron out of that run. We'll get even more today. All right. I'll leave this behind right here for now, just so I don't accidentally lose them or something like that. And second verse, same as the first. Let's go do this again. Here's a beast. What do you mean? Takes good care of his family, has sensible financial practices, sells goods at a fair price. I think he's a little bit too... He's a bit of a workaholic, though, don't you think? He's, like, hyper-fixated on his work. Like, almost all of his dialogue, when you talk to him, is about his job and not about, like, his family. I feel like he could use a better work-life balance. Don't get me wrong, I respect the grind, I respect the hustle, but you gotta leave some time in there for, like, family time and that sort of stuff. Even at, like, the festivals, when everyone else is chilling and having a good time, he sets up, like, a booth and, like, doesn't even interact with his family most of the time. Don't get me wrong, I understand the real estate economy is probably not much better in Pelican Town than it is in the real world, but... So, like, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. But at the same time, like... I think Caroline even comments on that fact at some point, and she's like, I wish that Pierre would spend more time with his family. She has some line of dialogue to that effect, I'm pretty sure. I should be, like, doing this combat thing more. I just got a high-waisted shirt from that slime, let's go. Honestly, that might be one of my new favorite additions to 1.6, is just the ability to get, like, random shirts and furniture out of doing, like, almost anything. Like, I was chopping down a tree the other day. Just, like, randomly chopping down a tree in Stardew Valley. And I got a bridal veil out of it. I was like, yo, hog. Now I don't need to go and make one for my wedding. It was hyped, dude. Yo, Dimdarius Z. Dimdarius is... Thank you very much for saying that. That's very sweet. You genuinely thought I meant that in real life? You thought I was chopping down a tree in real life and found a bridal veil? That would have been a very strange day. Guys, you would not believe how crazy my vacation got. I don't think I'll ever chop down a tree in my entire life. I never have, and I probably will never be in a position where I will. I just can't see it happening. I just got an ice rod. Shoots an orb of ice every 4.9 seconds, freezing any enemy in his path for 2.9 seconds. We'll run it. Did I already get one of those, or did I get something else? I'm just like, is this a hobby? Ooh, it's kind of like a little, like, slow-moving ice projectile, but honestly, I kind of dig it. I don't know if this is like a high-level or a low-level ice projectile is the thing, because like all the trinkets come in different levels that you can swap around with the anvil, right? Okay, I should probably eat. I'm realizing. Get me out of here, please. Out of here. I totally see the benefit of that ice rod, by the way. That's pretty handy. I can, like, freeze those serpents in place, which are otherwise gonna, like, just harass and harangue you all the way to Kingdom Come. Thanks for freezing that mummy. He was a real threat. I appreciate you. It is a rather slow-moving projectile, so it's not always going to hit its mark, I don't think. That's okay. It kind of balances out a little bit. Maybe, like, the higher-level ones move a little bit faster or something like that. Ice Rod is so good. Definitely proven pretty good so far. The fact that it, like, totally eliminates any knockback that would otherwise be there is actually, like, kind of huge now I'm thinking about it. Could you freeze yourself? I doubt it. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? if this big slime freezes, does like none of the little slimes end up being frozen. One projectile can freeze multiple enemies, though, I'm noticing, because it like hits the enemy, but then it also keeps going. So I guess that's one of the upshots to it traveling slow is like, yeah, it might not hit its target, but it could also hit multiple targets. Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna staircase out of this floor. This floor's kind of long if you go for like the freebie. I think staircasing out of there is valid. Yo, huge. Why is working the cavern would be hot? I think generally underground is cooler than above ground. At least I don't have any staircases, but I can make one. At least until a certain point. Like, once you go deep enough, it's going to start getting hot again. But I think at least at first, it gets pretty chilly. Yeah, once you go like real deep, I guess it depends on just how deep Skull Cavern ends up going. At least like the parts of Skull Cavern that you interface with. I would assume that like level 25 million of Skull Cavern is probably pretty hot, even though it's technically nowhere near like the theoretical bottom of Skull Cavern. Yo, that's big. 8 levels off that one. This is some good shafts today. Ice Rod still works in the volcano, definitely hot. Yeah, but it's like magic ice, so we can give it a pass. Everyone knows magic ice is very different to regular ice. As Frozen taught us nothing. Holy moly. There is a freebie, like, all the way down here. Of course there would be. Bro, even in all of that, there was not a single staircase? There must be, like, a freebie hiding somewhere. Maybe, like, up in the... Oh, no, there it is. Perfect, perfect. Get some magic ice for my water, it'll taste better. I don't know if it would taste better, but it'll probably stay colder longer. I think that's the benefit of the magic ice, is that it's just not going to melt. Have you guys ever tried those, like, they're like an alternative to ice cubes, whereas, like, you know, a traditional ice cube's obviously just gonna, like, melt in whatever drink you put it in over time. But you can get, like, these, like, I don't know if they're made of, like, silicone or what they're made of. They're just, like, little cubes that you can put in the freezer that get really cold, like ice, and then you put them in your drink, and they don't melt. And I tried those. Like, I think my mom had some. And I tried them in a drink thinking, like, yo, maybe this is, like, a good alternative to ice, because, like, ice, you know... If you're putting it in anything except water, it kind of like waters down your drink eventually. It's like there's a few problems with ice that you could theoretically want to solve with something like that. But it just doesn't get like the water as cold as a standard ice cube. I don't know if he perfected that technology yet. Maybe I just haven't found the right ones. But hey, Maddie, thank you for becoming a member at the Electron level, by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This prismatic shard right here, this is for you. I should do that more often. Alright. Look, chat, it's like I'm saying, you didn't believe me up until now, but you gotta call your shot. When you see your shot, you gotta call it. And if you call enough of your shots, then eventually one of them's gonna hit. Love that it works. Yeah, that one was all you, Maddie. That had nothing to do with me. So thank you very much, even more so, for the membership this time. You always felt like they make the drink taste weird. I never noticed the difference in the taste of the drink when using those little, like, plastic cubes, but I can understand that there probably would be, depending on, like, which ones you get. Need that freezing trinket for the 1 HP challenge. Ooh, that would be interesting. I do wonder what, like, how trinkets could affect that challenge. I'd have to look more into that. I haven't looked into trinkets all that much, honestly. I feel like it's untapped potential on my front. Go ahead and craft a few staircases here. Elefante, thank you very much for saying that you love the original Master Angler. The reason I want to do it again is because there is more to fishing now. There's much more to fishing, both in the strategy and the actual things we have to catch, than there was in 1.6. It's different enough from the original incarnation of the challenge that it makes me want to try it again. And plus, I feel like if I just left it as it is, having only done it in 1.5, it would just feel incomplete, you know? And I'd like to try and finish what I started. Even though I technically already finished it, and then Concerned Ape was like, lol, here's 4 more fish. He did say, lol, here's 4 more fish, but he also said, here's targeted bait, here's the advanced iridium rod. There's a lot more in our favor than not in our favor in 1.6. And I think when I ultimately make the video for this incarnation of the challenge, that's what I'm most excited to talk about, is like the new strategies, how things have changed strategy-wise between 1.5 and 1.6 versus just like the new fish and everything themselves. It'll be so interesting. Place your bets now for how many attempts the new version of the challenge is going to take. 5 more fish, including clam. True enough. True enough. Yo, grid pattern. Let's go. Makes me feel like I'm in like a Mario level or something like that. How many games can I compare this to? This grid pattern. I mean, there's a lot of games with grids. What can I say? I'm gonna go for these nodes right here, and then we'll head down. I think 250 attempts. I definitely think it's going to be fewer attempts than the original challenge. That much is certain in my brain. But who knows? Maybe I'll be unpleasantly surprised that way. Maybe it's going to be like, 800 attempts later or something like that. Only time will tell. Pac-Man level, true. What if there was a mine layout that was like a Pac-Man level in that, like, it just keeps repeating on itself over and over? Like, if you go, like, left or right or up or down, it just feels like it's infinite, but it's actually just, like, looping back on itself. That would kind of freak me out. That would mess with my head. I don't know if I'd like that or not, but it would be interesting, to say the least. I was a crab the whole time. Floor 100? Take me 6 levels, please. Let's go! Few bombs, I'll take it. What would I do if I get it in 5? Up the ante? I think I've already upped the ante enough before I even get started fishing, honestly. I've upped it to, I've upped it by, incorporating the family members of the legendary fish into this new one. I didn't need to do that, but it felt like it was going to be like the most appropriate version of the challenge. It's like, if I'm going to go and do the challenge again, let's do it all the way, right? Let's leave no stone unturned. Leave no question as to whether or not we actually caught every single fish in one day. Make it count. Not that it didn't count originally, obviously. I'm still pretty happy with how the original 1.5 version of the challenge went, but the 1.6 has given me an opportunity, and I intend to make the most of it. Yeah, these Skull Cavern runs are mainly about grinding for prismatic shards to trade for magic rock candy and the like. Well, not and the like, literally just magic rock candy, but... Ooh. Don't mind if I do. 15 levels! Oh my gosh, that is a rare sight. Is 15 the max? Yo, Karita Hearts, have a good night there, by the way. You take care. I want to say either 15 or 16 is the max. 15 is the max? That's so good. I think I can count the number of times that I've seen, like, a 15-floor drop shaft in this game, in, like, any version of this game, on, like, one hand. I feel like it is not a common occurrence. Missing a staircase somewhere? No, I'm just getting unlucky. Oh, there we go. There we go. And right down to 13. I think 13's the minimum and 15's the maximum. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Only one Prizzy so far today. Not great, but it does, I mean, one Prizzy plus the 2 that we have at home, it does make enough for one more magic rock candy, so even if this is all we get, it's not the worst thing in the world. Still, I wouldn't mind, you know, a little bit more. A little bit extra insurance, if you will. Max you've seen is 13. It said 3. Did I say 13? I meant to say 3. maybe I'm the one who's tired. I don't know. Yeah, minimum is definitely 3, not 13. If minimum was 13 and max was 15, that would be, like, insane. 3 equals 13? Maybe in base, like, 95. No, probably not. I don't know if there's any number system where 3 is 13. And it's hurting my brain just trying to think of one. Not enough stone. Oh, I do have enough stone for a staircase. Let's go. Just keeps on working out. That, please. Get me the heck out of here. Always a prismatic shard hiding on one of these floors. You just have to look close enough. Sometimes they give it to you easy, but oftentimes you're gonna have to work for it. In this case, it's probably one of those mummies, but I'm not in the business of going mummy hunting just to find out. Rude. Wait, this could be big. Oh, it's big! Let's go. Alright, so technically we have a total of 4 prismatic shards right now. Can we get 2 more before we're done in Skull Caverns today? I mean, stranger things have happened. We could just get one right here. Or right here. Really, just about any point here. Yo, thank you. I will take a crack at this, and this, and this, though. on the safe side. Less concerned about getting deep and more concerned about just finding prismatic shard, which obviously getting deep facilitates more prismatic shards, but it's ultimately more about the iridium nodes than anything else. This is such a rude floor. There's like no iridium and there's like no staircase either. What is happening, man? There we go, thank you. Drop one of those bad boys. There's gotta be a prismatic shard. Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess it was only 4 nodes, but it just felt so right. Like it should have happened. Base -6, 13 is -3. There we go. I learned something today. Thank you, Zudica. I bullied that poor bat. I mean, the bats, honestly, they have it coming. Do you know how much damage an iridium bat does? They've bullied me long before I ever bullied them. Area is infested, so they tell me. I get one more shot at a Prizzy here with that iridium node. I think I just might. Well, actually, maybe even more. Oh. I don't see any. It's fine, it's fine. That's okay. We have 4 prismatic shards now, which is enough for at least one more magic rock candy. I'll take it. I am in his house with bombs. You know what? Fair enough. In a court of law, you could very easily argue self-defense at that point. I suppose that is entirely fair. The annual Trout Derby has begun? What? I totally forgot. Wait, I forgot that there was, like, I've never experienced the Trout Derby either. It's another one of those things I haven't experienced yet. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get Skull Cavern fatigue. I don't know if I can go again today. But if I get 2 more prismatic shards today, I mean, we've gotten 2 and 2 on the past 2 days. If we get 2 more today, then that is, then that'll round us up to 6. Yo, Mrudala Srivatsa, thank you very much for the 14 months of membership, by the way. You'll see the VOD later, but you wanted to share this. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the generosity and support. See you in the VOD. Trout Derby, yeah. Something tells me, even though I've never experienced it, that I will not be able to participate in the Trout Derby. It sounds like a great time if you're allowed to fish in any capacity, but unfortunately for this version of Chloe, that's going to be a yikes for me. Definitely staying until you can see those 150 plus geodes cracked. There's got to be at least 1 prismatic shard in those geodes, right? All right, we'll go for round 3 of Skull Cavern. We're running a little low on explosives, at least for like deep dives into Skull Cavern, so it's not the best, but we'll make it work. Let's go ahead and grab a totem here. I will sell. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the ice rod in here. Actually, maybe I'll bring the ice rod with me. I think the ice rod. No offense to Mallow. Mallow is definitely unmatched in mortal support, but I actually really like the ice rod for combat. It just felt right, you know? I can still enjoy Trout Derby from the side. Is Trout Derby, it's like one of those like multi-day festivals though, right? Let me check the calendar. It's 2 days, so I can actually check out Trout Derby tomorrow, too. And see what it's all about. Water my pets? You know what? You're right. I haven't watered the pets yet. Skull Cavern can wait. These fellas are going thirsty. They're gonna resort to drinking seawater if I'm not careful. Alright. Go. Mallow, I'll keep you here for moral support. Thank you, buddy. And I will craft a few staircases this time, I think. Let's just craft, like, 5 staircases. Have something to fall back on for spiral floors and whatnot. That or super cucumber water. I mean, probably some of the fish pond water wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for them. Marty should take them away. No, look at how happy they are. Timbeeb is maxed out, and Mochi and Tip Top, they're like already halfway to loving us just as much. It's a great time. Our other animals, I mean, they're mostly doing okay. Flag Blenny, Flyer, Featherback, Panga, Jack. What are these names, man? Alright. Off to Skull Caverns we go. Right? Yeah, we're fine. Just moved and you forgot to turn on your cat's water fountain. You found him this morning drinking from the toilet bowl. Oh no! Oh jeez. I used to have one of those water fountains for Manu. Like I got one of those, like, it's like one of the, like, auto refilling water bowls, right? I got one of those for her, and she was always, like, a little, like, freaked out by it. She would drink from it sometimes, like, when she got thirsty, obviously, but I think she definitely just preferred the standard water bowl. Because I think, I mean, I got it for her, to be fair, when she was, like, relatively old. So she was already, like, set in her ways at that point, and, like, any new change. You can't teach an old cat to drink a new water bowl. Maybe if she had been younger, it would have worked out better, but... I actually still might have that water fountain thing. I don't know if I ever got rid of it. Cats are supposed to prefer moving water, but cats are cats. Who knows what they want? Honestly, I mean, truer words were never spoken. Cats aren't supposed to do anything. Cats are gonna do whatever the heck they feel best about. And if you don't like it, well, they didn't ask to live with you, so you know what? you better put up with it. It's alright, they're worth it every time. I mean, the cuteness of cats is unparalleled. Well, except by dogs, but, I mean, there's enough room to love both dogs and cats in my heart. I've experienced the love of both different types of animal, and neither one wins out in my heart. They're just equally valid. It's not mining anymore, it's a military operation in there. With all the explosives and whatnot. I think in real life they actually use quite a lot of explosives in mining, at least in like really deep mining when you get to like extremely hard bedrock kind of stuff, right? Not that I've looked into the mechanics of mining in real life all that much, but it sounds legit. Uh-oh, I thought I could get through there. It's a good thing I picked up that homie safety manual earlier. Reduce damage from bombs on myself. Bedrock is unbreakable, SMH. We're approaching a generation where all of the people's knowledge of rocks and minerals is derived exclusively from Minecraft, and I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. It'll probably be neutral on the whole. like, because of Minecraft, many people have been duped into believing that obsidian is this ultra strong, like, nigh unbreakable stone. But isn't obsidian actually, like, really fragile? At least as far as, like, stones go. Because, like, obsidian is, like, it's like a glass, I thought, isn't it? It's hard but fragile. Yeah, it's like brittle, right? As far as you're concerned, Bedrock is the town that the Flintstones live in. Simpler times. You can get... Wait, you can get cinder shards here? Wait. Hold on. I'm rewiring the meta of challenges in my brain. Does that affect anything? Can you only get cinder shards if you've already been to Ginger Island? So many questions. When did that happen, man? 10 cinder shards. That's very interesting. Does that mean you can get cinder shards before going to Ginger Island ever? I feel like that's got to be locked behind Ginger Island. Maybe at least, like, repairing the boat to Ginger Island? I don't know why. That's very exciting. I was aware that new things had been added to the Skull Cavern treasure rooms. I just didn't know what those new things were. I hadn't, like, really encountered any of them yet. That's, like, my first real interaction with anything like that. Very, very cool. I have to, like, completely rewire my brain when it comes to the Skull Cavern chests, I think, because I've looked at that page, like what's available in the Skull Cavern chests so many times, because there's, like, different things, like, especially with the Price of Perfection, that can really affect the challenge run. So now I have to learn, like, what the new meta is, so, like, what the new probabilities are, what the new items are that are available that could be impactful. I get a glacier fish in one of the chests. Could you imagine? Yeah, wait, what if I get, like a lava eel in one of these chests? Could blow the doors wide open on this challenge, even. There's something very funny about the ice rod freezing what looks like an iridium node. Obviously, it ends up being a crab, but when it just, like, shoots out, and it's just, I don't know, just seeing it shoot out at, like, a rock like that, it just tickles me in just the right way. Yeah, I'm gonna staircase out of here. This is kind of like a bizarre floor. It's freaking me out. Alright, double staircase. You hate to have to do it, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. Huge. No prismatic shards yet, but forbidden ice lollipop. Ice rod, it feels so good. I don't know why it feels so powerful. I guess it just goes to show how, like, detrimental knockback can be. Because, like, a lot of the time the knockback on, like, from your weapon will just cause your weapon to, like, miss. But when it's, like, frozen in place like that and it can't get knocked back, you can just take it out so easily. Very handy, especially for, like, lighter monsters like those ghosts. Wiki says you need the volcano shortcut unlocked in order to get in order to get the cinder shards in Skull Cavern. That would make sense. I think Concerned Ape is pretty good about making sure that, like, you can't get things from Ginger Island or the desert or whatever early. Like, you have to actually unlock those areas, if not go to those areas before you can access anything. That's why, like, the Traveling Merchant Well, I guess it doesn't apply so much to the desert with the traveling merchant, but at least for Ginger Island, she doesn't sell anything like, you know, banana saplings or ginger or anything of the sort. 6 levels, Pog. It definitely makes sense why he would do it like that, but I mean, if there was the potential to get like some of those things from Ginger Island, like elsewise somewhere, that could definitely be an interesting wrinkle for challenge runs. But as it stands, it's just another restriction to work around, more or less. Ooh, nice. 15? 7. 7's still good. Don't get me wrong. Even 3 is good. Like, if you just get... like, I often find myself having to resist the urge to be disappointed when I get a drop shaft that has only, like, 3 floors, because, like, 3 floors is still a lot when it comes down to it, compared to, like, the 1 you would normally get from a staircase. Or compared to the nothing you get from most rocks. Like, can't be looking a gift horse in the mouth, right? She doesn't smuggle things from the Fern Islands. Valid. I guess no one from the Gatoro Empire is visiting Ginger Island anytime soon. Don't be greedy. Greedy to mine all that. You'll end up with your hands all purple. Go. Yo, there we go. First prismatic shard of the day. Still early enough that there's like plenty of time and hope to get more. Love to see it. Big one. 4 levels, not bad, not bad. Do one of these. I was gonna say something, but now I forgot. Which I hate it when that happens. Can't have been that important, though. I'm sure it'll come back to me in a fever dream at like 4 AM or something like that. Vulpix, you just joined and we get a prismatic shard? Heck yeah. Joined at the perfect time. Thank you for that. Get out of here. I'm gonna staircase out of here. Normally I like to save my staircases for like prehistoric floors or spiral floors or infested floors, what have you. But sometimes you just gotta like go off the vibes, right? You gotta do like a quick little vibe check and be like, this floor's not giving me a good vibe. I gotta get out of here. And that was just one of those floors, you know. Stick around long enough and you'll find out exactly what those vibes feel like. You always staircase through spiral floors. It's kind of the meta. It's the way to do it. It's not like... I mean, what I usually do is like I'll like use my slingshot to break like the first few rocks on a spiral floor if I can manage it. And then if I don't get a staircase immediately out of that, then I'll just staircase down. I usually give it like 1 chance, like so. 1, maybe 2. Ooh, I'll get that prismatic shard as well. Prismatic shard that wasn't actually a prismatic shard, unfortunately. And then we're out of there. Can I outrun the iron? For this? Oh gosh, it's a race against time! Oh. What do gold mystery boxes give you? I think it's the same loot that you can get from normal mystery boxes, but I think the odds of like certain items are changed. I don't fully know if that's the case. There might be specific items that you can only get from gold mystery boxes versus the regular ones. But my impression from the ones that I've opened so far is that you get the same stuff, just at, like, higher rates for more valuable goods. Like, I know you can get magic rock candy from gold mystery boxes, but you can also get those from just regular mystery boxes, too, I'm pretty sure. Just at, like, a much reduced rate. How much the rates are different is hard for me to say. I don't know if the math has been done on that yet. What am I hoping for in Skull Cavern? Mainly prismatic shards for magic rock candy purposes. That is the crux of what we need here. We've already gotten everything else that we need out of Skull Caverns. Namely our blue frog egg. But who knows, maybe there's something that could surprise me out of here. See ya, chump. Take that. Gold mystery boxes have auto petters. Oh, interesting. Patchbot said they were only added to gold, not normal boxes. I was wondering. I had a feeling that there was probably some loot that was exclusive to gold mystery boxes. I just hadn't anecdotally experienced anything like that. To be fair, though, I haven't opened a ton of gold mystery boxes either, so... I've opened a lot of regular mystery boxes for, like, testing purposes. But the gold variants I have not touched as much as I ought to have. I was just being like Emily. I was like, I have a strong gut feeling. But, you know, sometimes your gut feeling is right, sometimes it's misled. 5 crab cakes, anyone? Vulpix, I've been there. Even if you're just getting perfection like normally without any kind of challenge restrictions or anything like that, it's the spreadsheets are very handy. Glad to give you a bit of a break from that. Best of luck on your first perfection endeavor. I've technically never actually gotten perfection outside of a challenge run setting. I've gotten perfection exactly one time so far. And that was in the Price of Perfection. That will increase before too long. We're well on our way with the randomizer, and I'll be going for it in on Fleeting Farm as well, which you'll see how. I mean, I think that one honestly, like, I know the randomizer has been taking a very long time. I think the randomizer has more play time than even Frugal Farm does these days. And I think I can say almost certainly that Fleeting Farm, the one that you haven't seen yet, but that you know the rules to, from the or that you may know the rules to from the State of the Channel video, is probably going to be my longest perfection endeavor yet as far as, like, actual playtime goes. We'll see. We'll see how it all pans out, but that's definitely the vibe I get from it so far. I'm so excited to share that one with you. You guys just, like, have no idea. It's going to be so fun. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm playing most of it off stream. There might be points later in the challenge if I have to, like, do, like, grindy things where I can, like, grind some of it out on stream, but for now I'm enjoying the process of, like, playing it off stream and trying to break it down into videos. It's definitely a different exercise than a stream playthrough. It exercises, like, a different part of my brain. And I think it's a nice change of pace. I think it was a good call. I need spicy eel. There we go. Do I have any thoughts about when I'll start releasing videos for it? I have all the footage I need for the first video. and I've started working on like the script and like the editing process for it. So I'm hoping to have that out sometime within May here. I don't know specifically when. I don't want to go too crazy on the editing. Don't expect like, you know, Master Angler levels of editing. I probably won't be able to help myself in some capacities. Like, there'll be certain things where I'll get, like, an idea in my head, and my brain won't be happy unless I try to execute on that idea. But, ultimately, I want to get the videos for it out, like, faster than that would facilitate, so... What is this floor? I don't think I've experienced this layout yet. It's giving spiral floor layout. Wait, is this an actual spiral floor? No, I don't think... It's like a zigzag floor. Interesting, okay. I think this is a plausible, staircaseable candidate in the future. I don't know how much better a zigzag floor is than a spiral floor. I'll take the prismatic shard out of it, though. You know what, actually, I take it back. I think zigzag floors are the new meta. I think they're my favorite new floor in the game. Because they guarantee a prismatic shard, clearly. There's a snake floor. That's probably a better name for it, honestly. Sure, everyone will be excited even with a rough edit. Right now, my challenge with it is just trying to decide, like, how best to break down the challenge. You know, like how much should I play through before I start making it into, like, an episode, you know what I mean? That's kind of something that I haven't had to wrestle with for a while. I was like, do I do it like the 100 days format? Do I go season by season? Do I just kind of play it by ear? And that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, is just, like, playing it by ear for the most part. I feel like I'm going to break it down... I'd like to make, like, a story out of my challenges, right? And so I feel like breaking down the challenge into distinct arcs, quote-unquote, is going to be a fun way to do it. I just have to make sure I can, you know... Yo, 15 levels! I haven't seen many... I've seen barely any, like, max level drop shafts before, and I've seen 2 today. That's wild. Give me the staircase. And as the challenge goes longer, it's going to get harder and harder to, you know... There's going to be, like, more and more time I have to put into each episode, probably, because the challenges and the aspects of it are going to get harder and harder. Take a guess on the deepest floor you've made it to in the Skull Caverns. On console. With or without staircases, Mikey Penny? What's the hardest challenge I've ever done? I think it's got to be... It's probably the Master Angler challenge. The 1.5 incarnation of it. I don't imagine the 1.6 version of it's going to be much harder, if harder at all. It'll probably be easier, as we've been talking about. But I think the 1.5 Master Angler, like, really, really pushed me to my limits. In terms of both, like, you know, RNG needed, mechanical skill needed to a certain extent, planning, everything that went into it, it was just all amalgamated into probably the hardest challenge I've done so far. You don't think I need 3 wood or 9 sap right now? True. But I also probably don't need 323 iridium ore. I could have gone full chaos mode right there. Alright, I'm gonna go up. And... No, I was trying to grab the magic rock candy so I wouldn't have to come back for it. Oh well. It's just a minor detour. It's fine. Yet I'm voluntarily doing it again. Indeed. And that should tell you something about little old Argon Matrix. He says it's the hardest challenge he's ever done, and yet he's doing it again. What does that tell you? Probably nothing you didn't already know. Alright, I'm not even gonna, like, tempt fate and check the TV today. I don't want to go back to Skull Caverns today. 3 days in a row of Skull Caverns is more than enough for me. You want to look your best for you? You look your best every day, Haley. Don't worry about it. What's the magic rock candy for? It's the highest luck buff food that you can get in the game, and the reason that luck matters now in the challenge, whereas it previously didn't in the original version, is that the odds of catching the 3 new fish, quote-unquote, or 3 of the new fish, these, the jellies, the cave jelly, the sea jelly, and the river jelly, are increased when you have higher luck. So we basically need to, like, max out our luck when we're fishing for those in order to give us the highest chance possible of getting them, because those are ones that we can't focus down with targeted bait. There's no targeted bait for those jellies. So that's really the only way we can improve our odds. What are the new fishables in 1.6? It's those 3 jellies, the goby, which can be fished up at the waterfall at the very southern end of the Cindersap Forest, and the clam has been relegated to being into the fishing collection rather than the shipping collection, so you have to make a crab pot for that, but that's not that big of an issue, ultimately. But I'll also be throwing the, I'm gonna keep these rain totems, actually, over here, just in case. You know, if I guess the floor be used 10 staircases. On console, 10 staircases, deepest level 204. 204 is my guess. But maybe you're cracked at Skull Caverns, and I'm really underestimating it. Alright, yo, I didn't realize how much I missed Mallow. Let's go ahead and I'm going to swap out my Skull Cavern setup here. I don't need this, this, or this. Thank you very much. I'll take back this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And I'll sort it out all in a second here. Let's do it like... Hold on, I gotta get all my ducks in a row here. My proverbial ducks. There we go. Alright, I'll take that. Really appreciate the Hollow Knight music. It's such good music, oh my gosh. I can't wait to hear more of it in my Hollow Knight playthrough. I'm doing, for those not in the know, I'm doing like a Hollow Knight playthrough for the channel members. That's the first members only like stream game that we've been doing. I've only done 1 stream of it so far and I'm already in love. It's so good. Chloe, you're lucky I found you last night. Yes, I am very lucky, Linus, because I don't know what the heck you were doing out there. Oh, you found me face down in the mud during your 3 a.m. sweep. Oh, geez, how did that happen, Marlon? I'm so sorry. Oh, not again. Oh, my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Oh, that's all the mail I had. That's so good. Mallow's looking extra blue in this rain. Yo, he is. Good eye. Good eye, mate. Pick this up. So we're waiting on a miracle, but we're also waiting on Thursday to trade in our prismatic shards here for magic rock candies. Do you think, because now we have 6 prismatic shards, which means 2 more magic rock candies. Oh, you know what we can do today? Is we can open... Oh, well, first I should go visit this Trout Derby and see what the heck is going on with that. But I can also, let's not neglect, the gold mystery boxes and the Omni Geodes. These other ones I don't feel the need to open. They're not going to benefit me, I don't think. But these do have the potential to be good for us. My guess was 204, Mikey Penny. That was my guess, and I'm sticking to it. Marlin's so real for not robbing the random passed-out farmer he finds in the mines. I mean, I was missing a little bit of money when I got back home those days, but I'm not pointing fingers anywhere. Alright. Do I need to do anything else here? No, I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go see the Trout Derby. I'm excited. I'm curious. I'm not gonna get to participate at all because it's a fishing-focused challenge. I'm not allowed to catch any fish, so Trout Derby is gonna have to wait for a different time. It was exactly 204. Wait, is that? Are you memeing with me, or is that just a happy coincidence? Yo, that's kind of hype. Gonna put Nostradamus to shame here. I'm a little freaked out. What is... Did I just come down here? I did not expect to see 2 new NPCs just standing at the river. Perfectly... Not even their bobbers are moving. This is like something out of the Shining, dude. What is happening here? Hello? The Fishing Sisters. We're the famous Fishing Sisters. We'll fish as many fish as we wish. Nah, nah, nah. Am I in a Dr. Seuss story? What is happening? Yeah, what is this? Oh my gosh, the Trout Derby is here in full force. The famous Fishing Sisters. Surely not as famous as the Master Angler, though. Surely not. Oh my gosh, there's so many NPCs. This is the Fishing Pro. I know it's not a competition, but still, whoever gets the most tags will have bragging rights for the rest of the year. The annual Trout Derby. Maybe you can explain to me what the heck is going on here. Yeah, perfect, thank you. During this event, rainbow trout have a chance of carrying a golden tag. If you find one, turn it in here for a prize. Get rewards. Seems like I don't have any golden tags. Better get fishing. I can't even check the rewards? Aw, man. I came all the way from Grampleton for this. Yo, the first Grampleton resident we've ever seen. I'm not leaving with a bag full of trout. Fair enough. I mean, you should probably get a bag if that's the case, dude. I'm not going to tell you how to do your thing, but I think I'm a little overdressed for this event. I mean, you came dressed for the rain at the very least. By the way, is anyone going to tell these guys that you can't catch rainbow trout when it's raining? Rainbow trout's a sunny day only fish, right? Maybe not during the Trout Derby, I guess, but... Of course, some guy shows up wearing the same outfit as me. How embarrassing. Aw, jeez. Awkward. I'll be back in winter for Squid Fest. Now that's a real challenge. The secret of catching trout is you gotta give them a presentation that looks so delicious they can't help but take a bite. What kind of bait are you using? You got some magic bait on there? It's the only possible option if it's raining, right? Now this is the life. Nothing is more tranquil than a day of trout fishing. I feel I'm missing out so much. Look at all these people fishing around me, just taunting me so. Any luck? Most of the bites I'm getting here are from the mosquitoes. Nah, no luck. I don't know how to fish. Pay no attention to my attire. I look like the biggest fishing fan of all time, but I've never laid a rod in the water. Where I come from, they call me Trout Man. Are you a superhero? Yep, I spent 5 years learning how to think like a trout. Pretty simple, actually. Food, 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 lay eggs, rest, eat more food. Alright, important distinction. Are you just learning to think like a trout but not incorporating it in your actual life? Or are you becoming one with the trout? Because the food, 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 I can get that. Rest, yeah, sure. Lay eggs? Maybe I shouldn't be asking for these questions. I don't know. I don't like where this train of thought is leading me. I happen to like food myself. Not so good at laying eggs, though. Alright, at least he cleared that up. Thank you very much, Trout Man. Good luck against your arch nemesis, Angler Girl, or whatever. Wait, I'm Angler Girl. Oh no, wait, am I the villain? Am I the villain in this story? I don't even know. Not sure you want to ask that on the internet. Wait, Willie, are you off to Trout Derby? I think he is off the Trout Derby. He doesn't normally leave on Sundays. I was coming down to actually check and see if he had any bait for me, to like any good targeted bait. I should check in with the traveling cart, though. She might have a wood skip. My horse's hat should be falling apart. It's laminated paper. Common mistake. I won't begrudge you for it. Don't mock him. He's committed. I'm not mocking him. I'm honestly... I'm jealous of just how committed he is. Hopefully one day I can be so committed to fishing. Wait. He's going to partake in Trout Derby. Will they have any special dialogue? I should just, like, wait for him to show up if he's gonna, and like, see. Is he here yet? Did I miss him already? I don't know. No, he's on his way. Are you on your way to Trout Derby? Don't mind me. I'm just, like... I'm just helping you along. Yeah, you want to get to those trout real fast, man. You want to get them before they're all gone. Bro, it's already almost noon. It's almost noon, Willie, and you haven't caught a single trout. What are you doing? What are you doing with your... Go, go, go! Go, catch the trout. Catch the trout. Come on, Buster. We ain't got all day here. We ain't got all day. Those trout are not going to wait around for long. It's amazing that they're even available in this weather. You should know. You should know these things. You're supposed to be a master angler. There's all kinds of tackle with different perks. They're usually a little flimsy, so don't be surprised if your tackle breaks after a while. Alright, then. No special Trout Derby dialogue. That's what I was waiting for. There's more fishers? Hold on. Oh, wait, there are more fishers. Yo. Excuse me, I'm trying to enjoy the peace and quiet. Is that so? Bro hit me with the ... in-game. I've never been so insulted in my life. He just keeps going, man. Can't you take a hint? Nope. Someone's about to get battered, and it ain't the oh my gosh! Whoa, dude. Alright. Oh, that's it. He had one more ... for me. That is... Man. He woke up today and chose violence. I mean, I'm the one who was pestering him ultimately, but still, he didn't have to take it that far. Trying to get away from the crowds? I had the same idea. Thank you for not being rude about it. I'm just trying to get, like, a polite conversation in between trouts. Yo, frog. Little frog, little fiber. ... Anyone down here fishing for the Iridium Crobus statue? Some gobies or anything like that? Does not seem to be the case. Alright. Let's go... I'm gonna go grab a large chest. Do I have any large chests already, like, just kicking around? I do just have, like, a regular stone chest. That's probably good enough. I'm just gonna take this, and we're gonna go start opening Omni Geodes and whatnot. Let's do a full geode opening extravaganza here, shall we? I'm going to bring that with me. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll also do this real quick. Alright, off we go. The guy's going to show up in the middle of my run now. He's going to show up and batter me. Right as I'm reeling in my final fish, the rainbow trout. He's going to come out of the bushes and tackle me into the water. This is what you get. My 7 ellipses were not enough to deter you. Maybe this will teach you a lesson. Alright. Oh, there's already chests here. Oh, geez, I forgot about this. Alright, well. Make room for a third one, I suppose. Sorry, Clint. Let's go ahead. I'll just drop this off here. We'll save the golden mystery boxes for the very end, and we'll just go Omni Geodes first. Place your bets now. How many prismatic shards will we get out of 198 Omni Geodes? I'm gonna say... I'm feeling lucky today. We're getting 2. We're getting 2. 0, -5, 0, 0. We're getting 2. We're getting 2. Exclamation point optimism. 1, 4. 5. All I can say is that the people who were saying 0, they're going to be eating their words before too long. We're going to get the first one in, like, the first, like, 50 geodes. And then we're going to have such high hopes for the rest of them. 1.5. Just a prismatic, hold the shard. $33 dwarf helmets, though. I mean, we've already got one. It's entirely plausible. Maybe not plausible, but possible, technically. A prismatic silver. Or a prismatic sliver, even better. Isn't there like a... There's like a prismatic trinket, right? There's like a prismatic hair bow or something like that. Prismatic hair gel, maybe? That makes your hair go prismatic. I kind of want to get that one. That seems like it would be a fun trinket to have. I don't know if it has any actual tangible, like, mechanical benefit, but it seems like it would be cool. Yo, Offon, thank you for being a member for 24 months, 2 whole years. At the Neutron level, you have earned that Dragon Tooth Cutlass and then some. Thank you very much for the generosity and the support. Enjoy your sword upgrade. This prismatic shard right here, this one's for you. About as far from a prismatic shard as you can possibly get, just 3 stone. Sorry about that. But hey, you never know. Prismatic hair gel comes from Alex at the Desert Festival. Alex or Sam. Is that the only place to get it? You can't get it as just like a regular drop like other trinkets? That's unfortunate. Good to know, though. I swear those desert festivals, by the way, those like desert festival village exclusive shops, some of them, they're going to be the bane of my existence when it comes to certain challenge runs. Did you know you can now get vinegar without having to buy it from Pierre? You can't make it yourself, but you can get it from George if he has a desert festival shop. He sells like 3 vinegar a year or something like that. Spoilers for Price Perfection strats, because now we don't have to buy the vinegar directly. 100 speed growth from Demetrius is unreal. That would be really helpful, actually. You can get vinegar by kegging rice. Wait, is that true? Was that added? Did that fly under my radar somehow? And I didn't even know. Yo, Pog. Alright, never mind then. But then you gotta pay for a mill. Trying to think, is there any other way to get rice? Maybe you can get rice from one of the other Desert Festival shops? Marnie has been nerfed. George is the new nemesis. Marnie does still... At her shop, she sells truffle oil. So that's another way to get it beyond, beyond having to, like, deconstruct a rain totem or whatever. Make our money back here. Someone take the game away from him. I forget, there's some other shop, some other Desert Festival shop that like caught my eye too, but I can't remember what it was specifically. But my rice juice. Did you know you can put vinegar on trees to make it so that they don't spawn moss anymore? I remember reading that. That wasn't in like the original 1.6 patch. That was in like 1.6.3 or something like that. I remember reading that and just being like, that's so weird. Like, I'm sure it's... I guess it makes sense if you want trees that don't have moss on them. And I guess it gives an extra use case for vinegar, so it's kind of like a win-win, but it just struck me as like such like a weird patch note. Yeah, for farm decorating and stuff. If you want trees that will never grow moss. I think that's what he was looking out for, was the decorators. See, I can get 27.63 prismatic shards in a very good universe. I did not understand that reference, but I encourage your ability to make it. Unmilled rice in a keg makes rice juice. The rice, okay, so just like you have to actually mill the rice. Okay. And you can't build a mill without paying for it. And I don't think you can get rice from, like, beach supply crates or anything like that. You get oil, sugar, and wheat flour out of those. That's what the HelloFresh crates have. Trying to think if there's any other way to get rice, but I don't think there is. Other than, like, buying it from Pierre, obviously. Vinegar is pay to win. Just gonna have to wait on George. It's the only way. It's the only way, because then you can at least buy it for calico eggs instead of for money. Can you get orange juice in Stardew Valley? If you put an orange in a keg, it would make orange wine, so you can't get orange juice specifically. You can get close though. You can buy it from Joja. Join us, thrive. You may have noticed we haven't gotten a single prismatic shard yet, by the way. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I said we're getting 2, I'm holding to it. Even if we only have 2 Omni Geodes left, we're getting 2. Full confidence. Orange wine, new morning routine unlocked. That's some mimosa level energy right there. Joja orange beverage now with 5% more orange DNA. Yo, that's a 5% increase from last year's formula. That'll make it so much better for your stomach bag. You can't deconstruct cooked food. Maybe in 1.7 or 1.6.8. Wait, actually, we're playing 1.6.8 right now. 1.6.9. Concerned Ape adds the uncooker. Nah, you can't get rice from the beach crates, unfortunately. The beach supply crates. You get wheat flour, sugar, and oil. Those are what like the cooking crates provide. I'm pretty unless something has been changed in 1.6. But I don't think anything has about those crates. The wine would probably look orange, and some people call it wine juice, so orange juice indirectly exists in Stardew. I mean, it definitely is juice of an orange. It is an orange that has been juiced. It's just also been, like, fermented. Why would I sell the ore instead of using it to slingshot at Clint? We only slingshot with using bananas in this household. Exclamation point right click. How many bananas is that? 820, no, 328 bananas. I was gonna say, like, I don't remember that many right clicks coming in. Right click to retrieve banana. It's so good every time. Lies, I was shooting explosive ammo. Yeah, but specifically at NPCs, at villagers. I would never shoot, like, anyone with explosive ammo in town here. With bananas, though, it's fair game. Because, like, yeah, it might hurt, but then at least they get a free banana out of it. But you know Clint would be the type of guy to be like, I'd shoot him with the banana, and he'd be like, ow! And then I'd be like, oh, but you can keep the banana for, like, a nice little, like, snack. And he'd be like, I'm allergic to bananas. And then I'd be like, oh, here we go, Clint. If you're allergic to bananas, are you allergic to just, like, the interior of the banana? Or are you, like, will just, like, touching the peel of a banana also be bad for you? I have to imagine that, like, it's only, like, the inside portion of the banana that would affect you negatively. But who am I to really say? You don't think we're getting 27.63 prismatic shards? We've got 5 Omni Geodes left. There's still a chance to get at least 3. At least 2. Alright, just give me 1. I'll just take 1 then. Bro, what is this dwarf helmet? Alright. We can make up for it all right now if we get 1 magic rock candy out of these golden mystery crates here. That's the equivalent of 3 prismatic shards, so I mean, we could just make up all the difference right now. That could be just null and void, right? Okay. Uh-huh. Actually, don't know if you can get that out of a regular mystery box. The ossified blade? Excuse me? Yo! This used to be exclusive to just remix bundles, right? Or not remix bundles, but remix mine rewards. Yo, that's so good. The ossified blade, baby. We take those. All right. Well, I'll sell all the other stuff here, all the riffraff. Perfect. Got up over 700k. Thanks for nothing, Clint. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my return scepter and get the heck out of Dodge. You have like 3 of those darn blades now. How common are they for mystery boxes? I don't even know. Put this away here. I don't really need this wallpaper. I already have that in one of my rooms up here. I guess we could decorate the entire top floor in just mysterious wallpaper. Why not? Just the very strange upper floor. Okay. Go ahead and get all my tools back here. Do something like that and that. Alright, good stuff. Have a good night there, Zabia. Thanks for hanging out. Take good care of yourself. More common than auto-petters based off your experience. Are there any weapons that are still just exclusive to the remixed mine rewards? I honestly don't know. The ossified blade was the only one that I knew. But there might be other ones. Yo, thank you very much, Jakey. That's very kind of you to say. Alright, I think we're good for the day here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of sleeping meta. Ossified blade is very common now. You got a baker's dozen trying to get an auto petter. Is that just from gold mystery boxes, or is that from regular mystery boxes too? Changed a lot over the years, but I still prefer sunny weather. Some things never change, and that's okay. That's okay. Regular ones too. Fair enough. Yeah, they're probably much more common, the ossified blade, out of gold and mystery boxes, but I think, yeah, you can't, I think I knew that you could get them out of just regular ones too. Auto peppers are 0.5%, but they're only in golds. At least, I mean, it's another option at the very least, as opposed to just having to grind out skull caverns 100% of the time for those, or having to go the Joja route. Have I drank mayonnaise yet? I'll do you one better. I've drank mayonnaise and duck mayonnaise. I have not yet experienced the joys that are dinosaur mayonnaise, I don't think. Maybe I have, I don't fully remember, but I'm on my way to becoming a regular mayo connoisseur. You've gotten more random magic rock candies in your current file than auto petters. That saddens me. That saddens me greatly. Is that one of the things, by the way, that's been added to Skull Cavern treasure rooms, is magic rock candy? Because I don't think you could get them before, but maybe you can get them now. That's just pure conjecture on my part, is that one. And I don't know if the music is trying to reward me, or if it's trying to distract me. Either way, get your kazoos out, baby, because it is time to kazoom all the way down to Willie's. Oh, I've missed you. I've missed you, kazoom. You fill me with so much joy. Joy and sass and everything in between. Willie, don't disappoint the people. When Kazoom is playing, you have to have some kind of good bait for us. Come on, man. You owe me this one. Flounder bait? It's not the worst in the world. It's not what we need, but we'll take it. Solving depression with kazoos. That's the official slogan for Kazoom right there. Keep these prismatic shards on me just to flex a little bit until I trade them in. Excuse me. Tip Tup, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, little guy? Reminder, upgrade your hoe. But to what end? I'm not using it for anything. Just to look nice, I suppose. Yo, she filled the pet's water bowls too? Oh my gosh. You're the best. Your head is involuntarily bopping. I think mine is too, actually. It's one of those things you don't realize. You just start dancing in your chair, and all of a sudden it's like the rhythm of Kazoom just takes over every bone in your body. Tip Tup was in bed with his mama. The monster is known as Squid Kid. It's just so funny, man. It's just, it feels like it's such like a serious statement where he's like, oh, these monsters, these devastating creatures are throwing the elemental balance into disarray. They are known as Squid Kids. It's like, I can't take you seriously, man. Bruh. It's just such a non-serious name. When we were talking about the ossified blade, you thought I was saying yassified blade. I mean, I did say that one time. Which blade I was referring to is up to your discretion. Twig Kid reminds you of the guy who plays Hypixel Skyblock. I think I played on, like, the Hypixel server many, many years ago. It was like a friend... I had a friend who, like, really liked playing, like, Minecraft. We liked to play Minecraft together. It was, like, back in the olden days of Minecraft. I don't know if it was Hypixel or if it was another server, but I remember logging on to there and, like, playing a bunch of different, like, mini-games and stuff. Yo, Kazoom into Pickle Jar Rag? To what do I owe the honor? Am I going to be getting Haley's hair iron as a weapon now at the Desert Festival? If I'm lucky enough to get it, it's all I'll ever wield again, I think. But I don't know if we'll get it on this run, because we're probably not going to see the Desert Festival again, since we're going to be fishing in the winter. But there are many other timelines where we can make that a reality. What happened to Freg Cactus? He's right there. Everyone say hi to Freg. Wait, I just realized. I mean, we're all focused on Freg's face right here. Like, he's obviously that's the star of the show, but look at this little pot, dude. The pot has a face. It has like a little like it's like a little like slime face or something like that. I don't know what that is. It's so cute. It's like a little chibi face. I love that. That's adorable. The Freg Cactus, the gift that keeps on giving. Who would have thought? Well, thank you for the poppy seed muffin. Appreciate you. So excited about spouse weapons. Gotta catch them all. I have a question. Has anyone played around with mannequins that much? Mannequins are one of those things that I know are in the game, but I haven't messed around with. Do they only let you display clothes, or can you display weapons with them too? Like, can you make a mannequin hold a weapon? Because I feel like that's one little tiny niche that's still missing in Stardew, if they can't hold weapons. Is that, there's, like, no way to display weapons, really, in the game, are there? There's, like, no, like, weapons case or weapons rack or anything like that. Maybe that's just, like, my own little private wish list that I want to have happen one day, but... just clothes, sadly. Can you not just use a sign? I mean, you can, but I'm thinking of something like you can actually put the weapon itself on, you know what I mean? Because, like, the sign, like, you put the weapon on, but then you still have the weapon, right? Like, I want something where you, like, physically put the weapon into it, and, like, it's all, like, on display there. Even, a sign is technically functional. I just think there could be cooler options, like a weapon rack or something like that. Am I just saying that because I'm currently in the middle of playing a challenge where I don't have access to universal storage, so any niche sort of storage, like a fish tank or something like that, that lets me store items in alternative ways is extremely beneficial? Maybe. But I still think it would just be a cool quality of life feature regardless. Have a good night there, Maggie. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you can't put weapons on tables, unfortunately. Ooh, a movie ticket. That's a rare find. I mean, I hate to ask for any more after 1.6 has already given us so much, but I do think some sort of weapon display case or something like that would be really cool to see. But there are other ways to make it work, I suppose. Song. This one is... yeah, this is Green Path from Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight does not miss. We know this to be true. You ever totally forget on a year 1 community center run that it doesn't rain in the winter and you screw yourself out of the walleye? I mean, if you can manage to pull a rain totem out of somewhere, then you still got a chance. But otherwise, that's a bit of rough luck for sure. Yeah, it admits 1 to the movie theater. We'll hold on to that. Maybe we can go on a movie date with Haley before we dive into fishing purgatory at some point. Can you display weapons on papayas? No, but to that point, I want papaya trees now. My first interaction with papayas as a fruit was in Super Mario Sunshine, of all places. Oh my gosh. Oh, you clean up fast, Haley. Absolutely. I remember seeing them in Super Mario Sunshine and being like, what's this weird, like, teardrop fruit? I didn't understand it. And then I saw papayas in real life, and I was like, oh my gosh. Where have you been all my life? Papaya trees. I feel like they would fit right in. You could get them on Ginger Island or something. I mean, I know there's already mango and banana trees, but papaya trees, you could just make, like, a perfect triad of tropical trees. It'd be great. Take Haley on a nice date before the 300 Groundhog Days of fishing. 100%. She deserves that much. She's been very patient putting up with all my nonsense with this fishing challenge. She deserves at least that much. Is there an origin story for my Stardew Valley character? Literally, Chloe came into existence as purely as a product of the random character generator. I was doing the no level up challenge, and I was like, I just want to make a random character, and I clicked the button a few times until I found a character that I like the look of, and the rest is history. Mapping cave systems. I can just get that one for free. Don't need to worry about buying that. I don't think there's anything else there that I even need. I don't even need like the experience books. We've already got full levels of mastery. Yo, Lesbian, welcome on in. Just got back from supervising an exam. At least you didn't have to take the exam yourself. Probably a bit more chill for you than it was for the students. Alex, sorry. My bad, I'll let you get out of the way before I sneak on in behind you, and ooh! I have yet to find the trash catalog. I know that it exists. I know it's somewhere hidden amongst the annals of trash, but I have yet to experience it for myself. I don't even know what the likelihood of it is. I think it's rarer than a trash hat, isn't it? This song sounds familiar. This is from the Celeste soundtrack, I'm pretty sure. Spirit of Hospitality from Celeste, yeah. On hour 16 of building a Lego Millennium Falcon. That requires some serious patience, Spidey Man. I respect that. Yeah, more octopus bait, let's go. Speaking of, I should actually check in on my octopus fish pond. I put Ollie in a fish pond and kind of like set it and forget it. I should see if they actually want anything. I also got to go to the desert today to trade in my prismatic shards. What do you fellas want? 3 refined quartzes, that's very doable. And 1 jelly. Excuse me, we'd like a jelly, pretty please. Ooh woo. I never thought I'd see a super cucumber that went ooh-woo at me, but here we are. Yeah, you get a trash catalog from the cans, and you get the trash book from, like, the golden trash can that's, like, way off to the side of the map. Alright, refined quartz I need, and I need... I don't know if I have any jelly, to be honest with you. I can make some, probably. Make some out of a golden pumpkin. Do I have any fruit? Any fruit kicking around? Just, you know, just random fruit of some kind? Yo, cactus fruit right there. There we go. Little cactus fruit jelly. Don't mind if I do. I could also go for some jelly. Ooh. There you go. The fish seem happy. They sure do. Never seen an octopus jump so high. Alright, let's head off to the desert before this gets any crazier. I forgot to water my pet's water dishes as well. What am I doing here? Let them all go thirsty. Well, I tell you, having all these chests is such a blessing. Alright, well, I was about to go deposit the bait, but I can just deposit everything when I come back from getting my rock candies. Let's go grab them. Grab them. I have to grab the one from the, what do you call it? The chest at Skull Caverns as well. I remember I left one there. Alright. I can only get, like, one, right? Yeah, only one magic rock candy. I'll have to wait for next week in order to trade in our remaining shards. That's okay. Grab this, and we are out of here. Love the color schemes of the buildings, by the way. Thank you. I'm quite fond of it. I labored over the actual, like, colors for longer than I care to admit. I think there's, like, a recording somewhere in the original attempts at the Master Angler Challenge of me just, like, laboring over them for who knows how long, but... but I landed on a pretty good one, I think. Alright. That's good. We got one more prismatic shard, or one more magic rock candy there. Maybe 9 magic rock candies is enough. You can get magic rock candy from the raccoon shop now, too. Ooh, well, that's good to know. If I can ever make a magic rock candy or if I can ever progress the raccoon shop, they need, like, a smoked bream, and I don't have a fish smoker, so... and it's pretty hard to get a fish smoker, I think. At least within the stipulations of my challenge. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually end things off here. It is starting to get a little bit late, and I got to get to bed kind of early tonight, so... But we've made good progress. I think we're pretty well set. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna say 9 magic rock candy is gonna be enough. I think if I'm smart about how I, like, swap between my foods and everything, that should be more than enough to cover all my use cases. Does that mean I have everything that I need? I'm trying to think. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do about this Son of Crimson Fish thing. In an ideal world, it gets patched. In a non-ideal world, we just have to. I'll just have to reroute it, which is probably just what I'm going to have to do anyway. So, do I need to do anything else? Any more focused bait? That's the only real thing I think I need to be checking. Is, like, I check at Willie's every day for more focused bait, as well as checking at the traveling cart every day to see if I can get the wood skip, which I can turn into bait. Because the only ones I'm missing now are, I need the lava eel stonefish bait, which are not even that impactful, so it's not the end of the world if I don't get them. Wood skip bait and sandfish bait. None of those are like super critical compared to like something like the octopus bait or super cucumber bait or something like that for like fish that are like reasonably rare. Those are the ones that I really want to focus on. The other ones are, I mean, the lava eel bait. I think like the mines fish, the targeted bait works like a little bit differently, so it's not as impactful as it could otherwise be, but it would still be nice to have. So I'll still keep checking, but for now, I think we're pretty well set, honestly. I've gotten just about everything on my checklist that I can think of. We've got a very good farm going here. I've got a route somewhat established. How are you doing, Haley? Can't go outside today. My hair will go limp. Forgive me, dear. Don't worry about it. I'll let you pass. I'm racking my brain, but I don't think there's any more to do. So honestly, what I might do is I might do the rest of, like, checking for bait. If that's all it is, it's just, like, sleeping, checking for bait, and, like, going through the motions of all that. If that's all that's left to do, and I think it actually is, I might do that off-stream and come back to you at some point in the near future with actual, proper master angler fishing attempts, which I've never done on stream. It's going to be a different... It's going to be a different vibe for sure, compared to my usual streams and compared to my usual attempts that I've done, like, just on my own off-stream in the past. But I think that might be the next leg of our journey here, so... yeah. I think that'll be very exciting. I'll probably do a little... There's a little bit of extra prep work to do just in trying to get, like, a good... Trying to get the extended family quest at a good time, and there's a little bit of stuff to do there, but I'll probably come back to you next time and have that all sorted out, have it all figured out on the back end. I just don't think it would make for very compelling stream content, but we'll set it up when we're ready next time. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. There's always just that nagging feeling, you know. I'm running through it all in my brain, running through the checklist. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good. And if not, then we'll have another prep stream, probably, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to get the heck out of here. Thank you all for joining me for this final leg of our preparation for the Master Angler 1.6 challenge. I look forward to fishing in the not-too-distant future alongside all of you. So let's see how this thing pans out. When everything's said and done. Will it be easier, as we're all expecting it to be? Or will it be surprisingly harder? Only one way to really find out. I think the stage is officially set, more or less. Almost time for the curtain call. Until then, though, I leave you all with the traditional fan art compilation. Be good to one another, be good to yourselves, and as always, this is Argon Matrix, signing on out. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.